Hello and what is up, Internet? Cliff B here once again doing some more streamer versus viewers tabs war games. So if you wasn't here last time, the rules are simple. Any viewer can just hop into the stream and as long as they follow, challenge me to a tab battle. It is the best 2 out of 3 style where we'll go 3 rounds and see who was the first one to win 2 of them. Each round we get 5,000 points. No points are saved, and so if you don't use them, you lose them. All factions are allowed except for the secret, just for the sake of game balancing. However, that might change in the future. I have some stuff planned for later down the road. And as for excuse me, the only thing new this time is that in chat, old me has actually been doing stuff like so actually taking wow, this is my first time posting in chat. Because I actually just read the rules. I'm like, what do you mean? You're gonna tell me the rules? Like, I'm the one who makes it the rules. How do you pin a something to chat? Oops. Very well. Godspeed. What is up, man? And then you come in, you start instantly hosting. Thank you so much, man. You don't have to do it, but thank you every time that you do. Hey, Godspeed, maybe you can help me out here. How the heck do I pin a comment so it stays at the top of the chat window? Wait, what? Yes, so I provided a link to explain like the rules of the game mode. And I want to pin it so it stays at the top of the chat window so new people coming in, they can just see that and they know the rules, as well as can just jump in automatically. Do you know how to pin comments, or is that just not a thing on Twitch? I'm thinking about it like YouTube. But I would like to be able to pin this comment here. But I just don't know how. You can't pin them, but you can make a command. Damn it, all the hell. And how do I make a command? Like a person can just do like slash, let's say, tab rules, and then it brings up a link. Like, is it possible to do that or no? Or do I need like an Autobot for that? Because there might be some Streamlabs stuff, and I have not ever streams that stuff. To add a command, try doing slash add slash add com. That didn't work. Hell. You know what? Oh well. I have it in my clipboard right now. If anybody says, like, what's the rules, I can just post them up. Like, for instance, I can just do this. Control V! And then boom! And then the rules are back in chat again. Also, I changed, like, moderation for chat. So if you post links to clips, they should show up. Just trying to be a little bit nice, but do not abuse that power. I've heard horror stories about, like, other streamers who allow chat to post links, and then all of a sudden, like, they get themselves banned because chat's posted up some shady shiz. But I'm gonna try to be nice. Anyway, Godspeed. Since you are here, how would you like to begin and be the first person that challenges me to a tag battles? If you would like to know the rules, just click on the link that I posted in chat. It'll take you to a read-only Google Docs page that'll explain the rules. It'll give you links to the official wikis for all the units, and it'll be a great way to add your name to the scoreboard because I am keeping tabs. Hey! Oh, also, Godspeed, I don't know if you yourself stream, because what I'm going to do is for any streamer that comes into chat and challenges me to tab battles, I'm also going to put hyperlinks to their own Twitch chats in the official scorecard as well. Just as a nice thank you for supporting me. It's fine. Alright. And while I wait for other people to hopefully jump in, I don't mind the back and forth, but it's nice when it's really random, because the first time I did this, it was like lots of people just jumping in, and that just kind of made the best stream I ever had. Although Twitch is doing that thing where it's not showing me everybody who's viewing the stream right now. It's kind of saying 0. So if there is some mysterious strangers in chat, feel free to say hello, follow, so you can actually challenge me and see if you have the skills to take down what is currently in the lead. I'm just saying, according to the official scorecard, my win ratio right now is 60% of all games that I've played. And since, well, it's everybody versus me, that's kind of amazing right now. So, since Tab is unfortunately single player, to join in, all you have to do is 1, read the official rules, but 2, is basically you just state like what you want in chat. So let me go ahead and pick a stage. So I'm gonna pick. Okay, so I'm gonna pick what would be a good stage? So I don't want anything where it's like way too much BS can happen. So we can do ports. Port is fine. Alright, so the way it works is we're gonna do ports. We're gonna consider like the lower section as well as the bridge and all this in the middle of the stage to be off limits, as well as the ramps, and only deploy on these outer portion here. As the host, I'll always be red. As the viewers will always be blue. As for the rules, so as the host, I can pick any faction of my choosing as long as it's not secret. Secret is being like put off the limits just because secret tends to break things since they're not exactly balanced. So every other faction is allowed, although in the official rules I did put in the secret units because might be changing in the future, but as for now, secret's not allowed. So once you pick a faction, well for me, once I pick a faction, I have to stick with it for all rounds. However, the viewers, they only have, like, they can pick a faction, but they have to stick that faction only for that round. Next round, they can pick a different faction and add more units from different faction and mix it up until they win 2 times. Just, giving you all those chances here. As a tab master, I have to give the viewers chances here. Each round, we get 5,000 points. It is a case of that's all you get per round. If you don't use those points, you lose those points. So if you try to save, like, let's say 100 points, next round you ain't getting those 100 points back. It's whatever you left off with plus 5,000, just like that. So there's no point saving here. So spend what you got. as for what you get if you win, as of this point here, it's just glory. I might be changing that later. Maybe add like an actual prize, maybe an emote, maybe some gift. If I ever get like to that point, but I'm not sure. And hold on. Let's go take that out and date the info. See. So Godspeed, go ahead, look through all the different factions, figure out, you know, what faction you want to deploy with first and what units you want. So if I choose Dynasty, I pick units from there. Yep. So let's say if you were to pick Dynasties, all the units you pick for that round until your first, until your 5,000 points are spent will only be from that faction. You can't just like, I pick a Dynasty, then I also pick something else. Hold on. There we go. Automod. I could have sworn I allowed fucking ass through Automod, so I'm not sure I still blocked it, but I just realized how wrong that sounded as I said it. But yeah, you may truly freely pick however you want. So while you look at that, I'm going to go ahead and deploy first, because as a host, I'm always going to deploy first so you know what you're countering. And I'm going to deploy with Renaissance. And in Renaissance, I'm going to get the Jouster up front. Some Halberdier. Also, oh shit, I forgot to put this in the official rules. But there is a limit of any unit that costs less than 100 points to where you can only purchase 10 of those units. It doesn't matter what faction they're from. If it's a unit that costs less than 100 points, it's a maximum of 10, and that's just the limitation of my hardware. Because as I play the game, stream the game, and record the game, it's hitting my computer super hardcore style, so it will cause lots and lots of lag if I have lots and lots of AI units. Alright. So thank you for that. And let's see, let me get some balloon archers in here. And fencers. And what am I doing? I got plenty of points here to spend. Alright. So as a host, my unit is down. I'm going to be with Renaissance this entire game. Actually, you know, I am going to have to open up the middle now I think about how much units can be placed down with 5,000 points apiece. So my first army shall be Jousters, Fencers, Halberdiers, Painters, Balloon Archers, more Halberdiers, and more, and Musketmans. The challenger, Godspeed, go check him out, he's a wonderful human being, has decided for the first round he is going with Dynasty. And he's starting off with 2 ninjas, show them how they do it in the village hidden within the marijuana, I guess. And 2 Monkey Kings, because they are already doped up. And now he has come to challenge me, the legendary. I'm just saying it is Godspeed 69420, so you are the village hidden in the dope weed. Anyway, so the man, the Denku Wikage, is challenging me, the Tab Master, with his Dynasty Warriors. In the first round, let us begin. Alright, and we're starting off and resuming in. The ninjas are coming in, as well as that Jouster. He's rushing into battle. He's dealing with the Monkey Kings, but the Monkey King is showing him that Shadow Clone no Jutsu. The Jouster couldn't handle it. The Monkey Kings took him down. The ninjas backing up their homeboy with those shurikens. Asking this person, well, the Halberdiers are coming in to ask these ninjas and monkeys questions, but it's not really working. The Shadow Clone Jujutsu is too strong. The Monkey King is surviving. That ninja just smoked his own shiz, and now he is high as a motherfucking balloon, and he is dead. This is why you don't smoke, kids. And the Halberdiers are still asking the Monkey King's question, as the Monkey King is clearly getting high off his own supply, or maybe he's being high off of the Renaissance supply. Who knows? But he's over here challenging the halberdier, and his dumbass just jumped off the stage and suicided. And that will be the end of the first round with General Cliff in the win. I love how Godspeed goes yes to losing. I lost! Yes! Oh, God. Alright. Godspeed. Go ahead and think about what you're going to deploy next. Remember, as a viewer, you always have the right to change factions. I won't be removing these units, so they're staying. Just remember that. But you can change faction, go with another faction, and pick more units. If you need a point of reference, go ahead and look at the Google Docs file. So you can look at the different factions, how much the units cost, and what they do. But do keep in mind, there is a limit of units that cost less than 100 points, so just 10 of those units, and that's just for the sake of my computer not having a bloody aneurysm. Oh, that person might accidentally fall off, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Bring out some halberdiers. And F it, I did open up the middle because I'm going to need place to deploy. I'm going to bring in a fucking dragon, damn it. I will go Dragon Ball Z. You know what, why not? Let's bring in some monks. Okay. Alright. My new units are deployed for the second round. I shall be bringing in the dragons, and some monks, and a couple of hotels to make things extra spicy. Godspeed. Are you ready to deploy yet? You know, this one thing that makes it a little bit awkward is when you're waiting on the viewer. Oh well, just gotta give it a little bit. Should pick up, hopefully. Maybe I need a more clickbaity name. Streamer versus Twitch. That'll probably win. It's fine. While you're doing that, I'm going to look to see if I have any mutated units here. I don't know, the monks are looking normal. Any mutated units? And any voice, you know, nothing wrong with it, nothing saying there's anything bad with it. Okay, never mind. Alright, so General Godspeed has decided he's gonna go with the spooky faction. He's bringing in Death himself to make up for the death that happened in the last round. So I guess this is probably the Monkey King who jumped off the stage to his demise and came back as Death. And then he's bringing in 5 skeleton warriors. Disproportional. Maybe this is all the shadow clones. Yeah, these are all the shadow clones that died. They came back as skeletons because apparently they were living. And then he was a sword caster. Oh boy, he's about to bring out that unlimited blade works with this sword castle. And then, because he's all about that 420 blaze it, he brought in the Candlehead. Because Godspeed knows all about that 420 blaze it. Do not blaze it. Godspeed, you still have points on the table. Around 900 points to spend. Looks like General Godspeed forgot to do some math. Do keep in mind, Godspeed, you can only deploy from the spooky 4 vampires. And Godspeed had brung out the blood-sucking himself. Now you do have 100 points left. Would you like another skeleton warrior, or are you capping it off here? Like I said, any points left over, you do not save. It's just 5,000 plus what you currently have on the board. Cap it. Alright, so Godspeed saying he'll throw away an extra skeleton warrior because he believes his army, with just 16 warriors and 9,900 points, is good enough. Fucking Alright, Skelly Boy. Godspeed decided to retract that offer and take the Skelly Boy just to be on the safe side. Alright. So after his first defeat in the first wave, he has went to and made a trip to hell using that magic shields that Godspeed knows all about, that good shits man, and he has brought the remnants of the dead with his Skelly warriors. Death himself, who smokes that shit every other day, 420 blaze it every goddamn day for death. That's how he got there. Some vampires to suck him dry, and a blazehead. A motherfucking blazehead, not even hiding it. And let's not forget, unlimited blade works here. His hands is tied, he's floating above the ground, and he has blades for days. But can he best? Dragoon! Who knows? Who sees? Let's go! Alright, and the battle has started. The vampires have instantly turned into a bat, and they are sucking off the mighty dragon, and the dragon is dead. He just couldn't handle that amount of suck force. I guess he was not a bad dragon at all. Death is coming in. He's instant killing. He just died and he made a vortex to take some fuckers with him to the great beyond. Swordcaster and Candlehead just up here chilling. Nope, the Swordcaster decided he's gonna start stabbing some motherfucker. He knows all about shaking, fresh out of prison, motherfucker. As the skeleton warriors just slowly and calmly make their ways down, I wonder how they move their limbs when they have no muscles. Who knows? Who cares? But they slowly make their way down the cliff in order to face off the halberdiers, who probably sent a few of them to hell and will send them right back to hell. As well as a painter, he's gotta capture all these moments so he can draw his epic statues of their enemies' defeat. I am sorry, Godspeed. But at this point here, that's 2 losses. Match is over as General Cliff takes it home. Now then, if there's anybody else in chat who would like to speak now, please speak before I move on to the next round. Oh boy, also take a quick 5-minute break because doing that announcer voice does hurt the throat. Don't take that out of context. Alright. I know, King of the Hill. So hold on. I keep adding fuck to Automod, and Automod's like, we banned this because of fuck. I'm like, damn it, Automod, what the hell? Alright. And let's change this to a circle. Let's make this one a slightly bigger circle so I have the entire square in the middle here. And enter the line. Not edit the line, swap the teams, dang it. You get that perfect positioning and then you press the wrong button. Alright, so new stage is King of the Hill. I, the host, shall be in the middle, while the viewers can deploy the north, the south, the east, and the west. Secret is off limits as of right now. That is due to balancing reasons, as there's lots of units in Secrets that easily can be placed that will easily break the game. So for the sake of balancing, Secret is off the limits for now, until I figure out how to work that in. Not sure, but I'm probably have to do something for them. So while you determine what you want, I will start off with the Wild Wild West. Because if it comes down to King of the Hills, I think the men of the Wild West knows the best about controlling the fort. So let's go ahead, get some snipers in here. Sniping is a good job, mate. Hopefully these snipers have brought their jars of Gerades. And let's go ahead and get some cactuses in here as well. Do you know the ramps up are off limits? Oh, that's one cactus, way too many. Alright. If I can't have all the cactus, I'll get some miners in here. But don't worry about the miners, because they ain't miners. Haha! Bad jokes for the win. Surprise miner right there. Alright, that's my unit deployed. Ooh, Godspeed is also choosing the Wild West. Alright, that's fine. We can have a good old-fashioned Texas showdown. This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us. Even though it's lithium and abyss, and this is the only instruction for mouse. Oh, Godspeed's going for 9 dead eyes. Can you get 9? Oh, yeah, if you did the math right. 9 dead eyes and 4 cactuses. Now then, Godspeed, because you do have a choice of north, south, east, and west, where do you want these units deployed? Ramps are off limits, so you can only deploy on the flat platforms. All units to the north, okay. Or do you want like dead eyes on the north and cactuses on a different platform? Also, hello to mysterious viewer. If you would like to go ahead and put your slot in for the next round of streamer versus viewer tabs war games, feel free to click on the link at the very top of the chat. Or you know what? I'm just gonna be fair. Do that real quick. Feel free to click on that link. It'll take you to a read-only Google Docs page that'll explain the rules. It'll show you all the different factions and units, so you can have something prepared. As of right now, alright, so you want 1 Deadeye in all direction. You can do that. Deadeye there, Deadeye there, Deadeye there, and a Deadeye there. Alright, and that's already 360, 3,600 points right there. And then 2 cactuses on each. So each Deadeye has 2 cactuses to go with them. If you can afford that. But I think you might hit your point ceilings before that. Yeah, you hit your point ceilings because the cactus are 400 apiece. So I can do like a miner, or I can redistribute one of your cactus so another Deadeye has a cactus. Shit, put one. Still doesn't change the fact you don't have enough points for another cactus. I can give your Deadeye down to the south of Miner, because that's the only thing you can afford right now. 1 miner. Alright. No, that's fine. Alright then. So we have General Godspeed trying to come back from the ashes. He didn't do so well the first round, but he's hoping to come back the second round. And now we have the battle of the Wild Wild West, as we got pretty much Texas versus... What's more southern than Texas? Louisiana? Yeah, Texas versus Louisiana. This town is truly not big enough that these gunmen, gunslingers just claim franchise the county home, and they want a battle here. So let's go. We got an army of dead eyes, we got an army of miners, and we got some cactuses versus dead eyes, cactuses, and miners. Kind of a bit of a mirror finish here. But let's start. Yeehaw! Alright, and we're going in. General Cliff is defending the center. His cactuses are going out. It seems like a cactus got shot, said fuck it, went to another platform. Honestly, I think the cactus are just a little bit lost about what to do. The snipers has been outgunned. Damn. They got counter-sniped. And then the cactus walked in only to get cactus. And General Godspeed takes the victory. Alright, well, you figure out how you're going to deploy next. I have to deploy again. Yes. Blue victory. You are blue. Alright. Let's go ahead. Alright, I get a bit more friskier here, you know? I was playing a bit too nice, you know? And the reason why I didn't win is because I was giving people first and second fucking chances, you know? But we're not doing that again, boy. No sorry, no sorry. We're going out with some dynamite throwers, more miners, got some land suiters to hog time up, and we got some quick draw fancy gunslingers up in here. Alright. So Godspeed, what is your army? What are you coming with, huh? What are you bringing to the party, Godspeed? Alright, so General Godspeed has decided to bring back the ancients from the channels of time, so bring in a couple of Zeuses. as well as some snake archers and a shield bearer. Forgot to mention what platform to put them on. One Zeus north and one Zeus south. Alright, so we have regular Zeus, and we have Dark Zeus, his evil twin brother, Zeus. And then Snake Archer to the east and the west. Oh boy. Now he's bringing in literally live ammunition, people. Live ammunition. And a shield builder north. Alright. Bring in that shield boy to protect his Zeus and his cactuses and his gunslinger. But he still has 300 points on the table. Three more shields on each platform, I'm assuming. Alright. Alright, so General Godspeed is bringing out his ride shields to take out all his loot and gunmen. He's bringing out the Zeuses, has brought down the gods himself to this battle. As well as a couple of snake archers to literally bring in live ammunition. He's already got one win, but can he get another win to secure the match? Let's see, let's go. As the boy from the Wild West, they're rushing in their horses. Horses is down already. Don't tell Peter. The cactuses are moving in, and the cactus is down. They couldn't take that lightning strike. I don't think plants do very good against lightning strikes anyway. The snakes are going in. They're chomping up the dead bodies. Oh boy. Oh, look out, Archer. There's snakes in this here fort. But that Archer from the Wild West, he used the snake and took him down. The cactus is going in just to give the shield bearer a friendly hug. And now his Cactus V Cactus in the ultimate form of plant-based humiliation as General Godspeed takes the win. God damn. Well, that was a total defeat on my part. Alright, well, I go ahead, change up these stages here, pick the next stages here. If there's anybody in chat currently watching, feel free to drop a follow, maybe join in on the chaos and be the next challenger while I'm picking out maps and factions, people. And let's see, what are we gonna do here? Yep, we'll do low ground. That sounds fun. Alright, so really, you know what? We'll deploy at the top as well as the bottom here. Ramps off limits. Alright, and since I have to deploy first as the host, let me see, what am I sticking with? What should I go with? You know what, let's go Vikings. I feel like it's time to bust out the Vikings. Get some Valkyries in here. As a general who fought well in a previous war and died in another, I think I earned my right to Valhalla, and therefore these beautiful flying women's shall be my accomplishment in taking down whatever is thrown at me and my Viking army. Also got some ice archers to keep it chilled, some yos to show what a true Viking is all about, and I'll even bring in the entire goddamn boat. Alright, General Godspeed, what would you like to deploy? And please state if you want them on the lower ground or the higher ground. Well, made for Godspeed. just gonna go ahead and check out the unit, see if there's any mutants here. Nothing wrong with that, just want to know. Yes, I still have the southern accents. Maybe I should have a Viking accent since I'm going Vikings here. Oh, Godspeed has chosen to go with spooky. Alright, and just a speed thing up. I'm just gonna put in a spooky. I know, spooky. Alright, he's once again summoning the forces of the dead and the damned to try to see if he can pull out another victory. Even though he technically did not win the first time he tried the strategy, but whatever. He decided to bring in the pumpkin catapult. Jeff himself. And then a whole bunch of vampires to suck these Vikings off dry. However, he's forgotten he's still got points on the table to spend. Well, you forget the maps. And find a skeleton decision. And once again, Godspeed has summoned the skeleton warriors of fallen soldiers from the past to once again battle for him. Now these guys may have some Vietnam flashbacks about how that didn't work too well last time, but they're coming out here again to battle. Alrighty then. So we have the Vikings, warriors of death, versus actual warriors of death, since they have come literally from hell to fight this battle. Let the battle begin. And the skeleton warriors are going in, and they just had a ship dropped on their fucking heads. Oh my gosh, a lot of skeleton warriors, and the vampires are practically dead. But death is coming in to clean out these Viking rollmans and taking them out. The Jarls are challenging death themselves and showing them why the gates of Valhalla has opened for them. The Valkyries have came in, and they were stopped by death himself. So much for being an ally. Death slowly works in, dragging their corpses across the field as he's shot by ice archers trying to take him down to the frosty bits of Calcucas. The pumpkin catapult blew itself up in the strangest twist of suicide after death. What the fuck do you call killing yourself when you're already dead? Who knows? Who cares? Death. Feeling a bit chilly. The cold is getting to him. It's a very cold winter, but he's still moving forward. He's finally in range. And he's taking them to hell. The ice archers standing their ground as if their feet are made out of blocks of ice. They're frozen in place and they cannot handle this. The chill is real, and Death is just slowly working his way towards them. Like really, really slowly as he continues to be shot in the abs and the dick. But he doesn't give a damn because he's deaf and his dick has fallen off a long time ago as he plucked them one by one. Oh boy, the inhumanity. This is like something out of a horror movie when the villain is just walking slowly and slowly and slowly, yet somehow catches up to a fucking car. Don't ask me how. Goddamn Hollywood. Death is still crawling his way towards them and picking them off one by one. Is one ice archer left? He's shaking in his boots. He's pissing himself and the piss has frozen to icicle. He continues to shoot and shoot and shoot, but it doesn't matter because Death doesn't give a damn. And General Godspeed has won that round. Alright, while you think about what you're going to deploy next, I'm going in with more Vikings. Okay. You know what? I'm going to treat this like a true Viking would and just bring out a whole bunch of brawlers ready to get down and get dirty and fuck them up. And you know what? Some berserkers, because fuck death, am I right? And then, emergency backup, y'all, just in case. Okay, if I can afford it, if I can't afford another snake archer, another ice archer. So you know what? Leading the charge, we're just gonna have a head butter ready to go action movie style in these fuckers. Alright, Godspeed. Please tell me what you're going with. Two Monkey Kings and a Dragon. Oh boy. Alright, Godspeed has decided to comforce the forces Oh, the Dynasty Warrior, and bring back the village hidden in that dank weed once again, even though this was also a famous strategy that didn't go too well last time. He's summoning back the Monkey King Boix with that Shadow Clone no Jutsu, about to bring it in. And he's also bringing in a fucking dragon as well, and I'm going to put it here because that's the only place I can put it. As well as a dragon. Who knows if it's a bad dragon or a good dragon? All I know is this is the one that puffs the magic stick and let the battle begin. The Viking warriors going in. They're no scared of no dragon. They deal with this on a regular basis as the dragon is already down. The vampires are sucking off the Viking warriors because that's the only thing they know how to do. Death is going in, but the Viking warriors is giving him hell, but Death is already hell. So how does that one work? Who knows and who cares? The Monkey King bringing his Shadow Clone no Jutsu, fucking up the y'all. And the y'all couldn't take it. Oh no, the y'all still battling the Monkey King. He's taking on all those Shadow Clone no Jutsus. Fuck this Naruto shit. The y'all is in battle and the y'all is dead because Death said fuck you. How dare you say fuck Naruto? Now Death once again making his slow march up the hill as he's pretty much killed anything and everything that could have opposed him. The pumpkin firing on Death himself in friendly fire, killing himself as well as the dragon operator as Death slowly picks them all off. And Godspeed takes the victory. This strategy may not have worked the first time, but it somehow works the second time, as Godspeed has won that match. Oh boy. 2 losses in a row. I'm not sure how I feel about that for me. I just took like a double L against a new challenger. Anyway, while I go ahead and pick a new stage. Once again, if there's any mysterious viewers right now watching the stream, feel free to say hello. While Godspeed may be winning, he is not immortal and can be beaten. And while I wait for that, stage. Yeah, we'll go with the moat. And let me go ahead. Here, swap the sides. I'll be defending this castle here. Challengers would be on the outside here. Ramps we're going to consider offline, as well as the lower deck Sol units will be placed here. I got plenty of space to be placed. While I wait for Godspeed to figure out his army, I'm going to go in. You know what? Fuck it, Medieval. At this point here, when you lose multiple rounds, you got to bring in the king to fix this shit. And of course the king has to be backed up by his catapults. And what's a king without his archers? And of course that king is going to need somebody to serenade him in music as he goes into battle and brings out his bard. And let us not forget the squires, as they're ready to serve and die for their king. To keep in mind that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 boils. So I got 3 Alright, Godspeed, have you decided your army yet? Alright, and Godspeed has decided it's time for a change. He has tried the Dynasty Hell strat twice already, and he decided it's time for a renaissance. And with his renaissance, he's bringing out the Jousters, notoriously famous for taking out kings. He's bringing out the Halberdier to act as the executioner, because fuck his authority and fuck his kingdom. And he's bringing out a couple of musket men to put down the archers. Oh boy, this absolute savage. However, he has kind of only used barely half his points. And in bold mode, he's bringing out more jousters and even a painter who will paint this battle of blood and hell. He's bringing out multiple painters who will paint this battle with the blood of their enemies on their own walls and let the battle begin. As we have the clash of the kingdom, the medieval versus the Renaissance. Catapults are going in, and they're shooting their own men, and they kind of taking out the king while true catapult dicks. I just noticed catapults have eyes. Why do they have eyes? That's gonna haunt my dreams forever. But anyway, the archers are now shooting the men as they try to run across the bridge, but they can't handle it. The jouster is doing some really that is some horse riding maneuvers there straight off the stage. We ain't gonna talk about it. The musketmans are standing for damn! Never mind. The musketmans were standing for him and took an arrow straight to the fucking head. God damn, no mercy. Shit. Alright, while I wait for General Godspeed to determine what he's going to deploy with next and do the math, I shall be once again deploying first as the host. And let me try to remember, probably medieval. Alright. So while it was a good battle, I think it's safe to say some more knights are needed. And gosh darn it, where was the priest and all that? How is this battle officially sanctioned without priests? And while we're at it, nothing wrong with a couple more archers, says no one ever. And you know what? Why have one bard when you can have another bard? And more squire bards, and it is gonna unfortunately cap me. I can't have any more squires. But I can do something unprecedented, never before seen in the history of ever. Another king has approached, as this is a kingdom with 2 kings instead of 1. Don't ask me how the hell does that even work. And then just to fill out the numbers, we have the Archer Horde. And unfortunately, since I have my 10 units of 100 or less, I cannot do anything with that remaining 60 points and put down another bard, so I am spent. However, General Godspeed has decided that once again, he will travel back to hell like it is just his holiday home, and Satan's just like, sup, bitch, and bring back once again the Reaper, who's pretty sure I'm pretty sure he's tired of this bullshit, but the Reaper does not give a damn. It means more dead bodies. He's also bringing out, in the very controversial mood, the suiciding and decremental pumpkin catapults that has pretty much destroyed himself anytime he has used it, and once again, because people need to be sucked off, Godspeed has offered his vampire horde to suck them off sideways. And kind of once again messed up his math as he still has more points to use. Right? And Godspeed has decided to dig from his arsenal of warriors that have served him in the past and have met their bloody end to summon the skeleton warriors again, even though I'm pretty sure these guys are just the embodiment of PTSD. But Godspeed does not give a damn. He tells them to fight for his amusement. Alright, and now let the battle begin. We have the unknown kingdom of 2 kings versus a horde of the dead in the Renaissance. The most ancient thing ever, as well as something that pretends to be new but is still old in itself. The Reaper is going in. He's taking these kings straight to hell where they belong, but the king was like, fuck death, for I shall now die by your hands, but instead by my very creepily catapults have eyes catapults. The king is slowly making his way in, but it doesn't matter as all the forces have died. As the king gently and gracefully walk into the battle, stepping on their courses with his huge stone balls behind him, ready. Now with that, General Godspeed, I'm sorry, but you have lost this match, as that is 2 losses in a row, and we move on to the next stage. While I pick a map to any mysterious viewers in chat, if you would like to join in on the mayhem and challenge me, the Tad Battle Master, to a battle, feel free to follow, feel free to say hi in chat so I know that you exist. As for now, I'm going to go ahead and pick a stage. Any stage. What a stage. And, you know what? For the sake of some variety here, we'll do the pirate ships. With units being deployed on boats and the beaches. We'll pretty much ignore this area back here, just for the sake of no supplies units. And while I wait to see if Mysterious Viewer will say something or just run along, I will go ahead and, you know what? I'm feeling festive. I, the great General Cliff, who's have gotten his ass kicked like 2 times already in this one stream, but still considers himself a great general, shall decide to call upon the wrath of my pirate hordes. And what's a good general without the pirate queen? You know, screw it. I'll let the husband and wife team duo take the battle. And you know what? It might be a controversial move, but I'll even bring in a cannon. Ooh, thank you, 5eb61805, for following. Say hi in chat. Do you mind if I call you 5eb? Alright. So General Godspeed has decided that he is also going to pick pirates, and we're going to have a good old-fashioned war at the seas, like this is some Pirates of the Caribbean shit right here, as he decided that he shall bring his own pirate queen into battle. And accompanying his pirate queen is also his very own captain as well. Kind of a bit of a copycat strategy. But ignoring that, that's where the similarity ends, as he decides he'll meet by 1 cannon with his 4 bomb throwers, because 4 times the explosion is better than 1 explosion. So let's see how this pirate v pirate battles of absolute savagery goes down, ladies, as I try to pull off my best pirate accent. But I'm probably going to be breaking this up because holy fuck, when the hell do you ever do a pirate accent and keep that shit? And already my fucking cannon is dead. What an absolute piece of shit. But as the queens and captains fight off surprisingly against their counterparts on the opposite sides, as we have captain versus queen and queens versus captains. Accidental, but it seems like the blue team's generals, Godspeeds, were not that strong, as the generals, Cliff's power couple of captains were able to survive. And now we have a Cat 5, ladies and gentlemen, as we have Pirate Queen v Pirate Queen. But it turns out that the Pirate Queen of General Cliff was a much stronger and worthier battler, as she was able to take down the Queen and take down the opposing army. And holy shit, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. It's probably funny, but my throat's burning. Don't take that out of context, damn it. Do not click that. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Alright, while I wait for General Godspeed to figure out what he's deploying next, I will continue with my pirate army, because as the host, I will not be changing my armies for these rounds. Only the viewers can change their armies. Also, for new people in chat who may not know the rules, if you go ahead and you click on that link, that will take you to a Google Sheet page that explains the rules of battles. It also shows you all the different factions and all the different units, as well as the official scoreboard as the last time it's been updated. Because, you know, that's nice. But anyway, alright, Godspeed has decided pirates. He's decided that once again, this man and his disrespect of the dead is just beyond real. Also, I think I accidentally placed a unit for you. Nope, I did. Alright. and replace your unit soon. But, you know, keep up the rules. I gotta deploy first. And even though one cannon didn't work out too well last time, I'll bring out another cannon. This may be a bad decision. You know, I might be making horrible choices here. Alright, I decided for wave 2, I'm gonna bring out the Buccaneers. Luckily, since they conveniently store themselves in barrels, they're very easy to keep. Oh boy, hold on. I finally found one. Behold, the most fearsome Buccaneer in all the land, Tiny Head Jim. Just absolutely the most scariest person you have ever met on the 7 seas. Yeah. So if you've never, breaking a little bit of RP here, but if you've never played Tab before, there's a chance for a mutant to appear, which is somebody with an extreme form of deformity. Anyway, you said you're bringing out the forces of hell once again. With a may or may not work strategy of summoning good old-fashioned death, who I'm pretty sure is getting tired of this shit already. The Swordcaster, who may or may not be getting tired of this shit. Who knows, maybe the Swordcaster just really loves shanking people. Some vampires, because Godspeed knows that anytime you're going into battle, you should always be sucked off while you're battling. And then some good old-fashioned Skelly Boys, just to fill the rank as they continue to come into battle with all form of PTSDs from every time that they have probably died. Who knows? Maybe these are skeleton warriors who actually fought in a previous battle, who has come back from the gates of hell to fight in another battle once again, so they can stack up PTSD on PTSD. Now let the battle begin! And the pirate warriors are going in strong. The cannons are firing. They're trying to take care of the vampires, but the vampires are already sucking off the Buccaneers. Hopefully they can stand the stench of a person who has invaded in who knows how many months. The paracopter of Captain and Queen has come down off the boat to put these warriors of the dead back in their graves. As it's probably their old mate that they have to make to walk the plank, because you know they've done it. While Death has come in. He's thanking the pirates for their work, but he's still gonna put them down like anybody else, because Death does not give half a damn. As he's swording and he's cutting, but the Queen was too mighty for Death, for she does not know how to die, and has managed to not only kill Death, but the other Queen, because fuck that bitch, she won the raw color. As the Queen is going in, she's kicking men to death, as the bomb throwers are desperately trying to throw grenades, but the Queen showed them how you throw grenades. As she does her bomb dance, and slowly makes her way down, cutting them down each one by one, as the bomb thrower got a little bit too frisky there and tried to get the Queen head, but the Queen wasn't playing that shit. And who won the first round? Thank you. So in that case, that's a double loss, Godspeed. So I just realized I did my comments. Alright. Okay. And thank you to Florida Man 8989. Now that's the meme of itself, of just a Florida man. For following. As I get ready to pick the next stage, if you would like to be the next challenger, say hi in chat. As I challenge anyone and everyone to a very fair and equal battle. Even though it's a little bit one-sided in viewers' favor. Hello, Florida man. And let me go ahead. While I'm picking stages, let's go back to Renaissance equally fair. So let's go to Renaissance. Alright, Florida Man, if you don't know the rules here, I'm going to go ahead and post a link in chat. So if you click on that link, that's going to take you to a Google Sheets page. That's going to have all the rules, all the different factions, how much each unit costs, and what they do. But just in case to reiterate for those who may just be watching the recording from later on in life, the rules are simple. It's the best 2 out of 3. All viewers can challenge me to a Taz battle, even though I am the Taz master. Each round, 5,000 points are given. No points can be saved, so please spend your 5,000 points. As the host, I can only pick one faction and must stick with that one faction for all rounds. But as for the visitor is only stuck with a faction for that round. As the next round, they can choose another faction. If they choose a faction, they have to pick all their units for that round from that faction until they spend their 5,000 points. And just for the sake of balancing, we're trying to figure out balancing secret units that are currently off limits right now because secret units easily breaks the damn game. So while you decide what your army will be, I will deploy first. And what am I going to go with? You know what? I'm going to go with Ancient. Bringing a couple of Zeuses. Go to Fashion Ballista. And a Shield Bearer who probably didn't deserve it. More likely going to get shot in the back. While I just wait for a Florida Man here. That eyes and quick draw. Okay, thank you. Hold on. Just getting your name down so I can put you in the official scorecard. Alright, so Florida Man has decided he's going with the Wild West. He's bringing in his sniper units to shoot these guys down from afar, but can guns really work against a god? He's bringing out a quick draw because he really wants this god to die, damn it, and he doesn't believe in that shit. Not part of his religion. And he's also bringing in some cactuses just to give these gods a nice, friendly, spiky hug. But he still has a few points on the table, roughly 300 points. He decided he's calling a miner. Now, don't worry, folks. It's not an actual miner. This one is 100% League of the Kill. And unfortunately, there's no units that only cost 100 points in Wild West. So that's our challengers, Florida Man's army. His dead eyes, his quick draws, his cactuses, because he's all about that environment, and a miner. But let's see if they can battle the wrath of twin gods and a ballista. Shield Bearer's going into battle. The gods already throwing out the lightning. Shield Bearer's already dead. Damn, that shield was absolutely useless. Lifelong lesson, don't make shields out of cardboard. Now Zeus is over here being pricked by the cactuses, who's just trying to give him a friendly hug, and already the team has been defeated. Gods are apparently weak to guns. Who knew? While we wait for Florida Man to choose his next army, I'll be deploying again first, as the generous and gracious host here. Alright, gods may be weak to guns, but what about hoplites? And fresh out of the China shop, we got the Minotaur. China shop. We have the Minotaur. And some snake archers who know all about live ammunition. It might be a tad bit inhumane to fire live snakes into an enemy, but god dang it, it's hilarious. We here at Cliff_B_Gaming do not approve the use of any type of live animations like actual live snakes being propelled through the air via a crossbow into your enemies. That's quite inhumane and should not be done in reality. But in a video game, it's funny as fuck. Alright, Florida Man, do you have your army ready? So Florida Man has decided that he is not going to switch faction, but instead stay with the Wild West. And he wants more quick draws. How many of these? Alright. So Florida man decided that the only thing that can gun down all of these ancient warriors is more guns. Yeehaw! Maybe Florida man, but he knows all about that Texas wild style living. And of course, more cactuses. Because god damn it, hug a goddamn cactus, people. They deserve love and attention. Now you don't have enough for any more cactuses. Would you like some dynamite throwers or some miners? Who wants to get another miner? Alright. So General Florida Man has decided he's gonna stick with the Wild Wild West, but just bring in some more units. Has he got in some more miners? That might give him a little bit of trouble with the FBI, but who knows? More cactuses, go green motherfuckers, and some more quick jaws, cause shoot them to the dead. Versus the ancient army who decided to bring in their half-light warriors. Their seracers, their snake archer with live ammunition, the bull who can't figure out his way out of a labyrinth, as well as everything that was already standing before. Let the battle begin. Now is Florida Man gonna take home another victory in his first round of tab battles here on stream on live on twitch.tv/cliff_B_gaming? Or will he be defeated by the ancient army, who so far this uses have taken care of some of these men, but not all of them, as lightning bolts seem to be very ineffective against these cactuses. Who knows that desert creatures can survive? And it looks like Florida Man is indeed taking home that W in his first ever battle in streamer versus viewer live on stream with his army of the Wild Wild West. Alright, Florida Man, I'm at defeat. I'll give you another point in the scorecard here. And while I go ahead and pick another stage, if there's any mysterious viewers in chat who would like to go ahead, leave a follow, and say hello now to challenge me, the great General Cliff, who just got his ass kicked by a newcomer, but we ain't gonna talk about it, we're just gonna pretend it didn't happen, even though it's kind of live on stream, and will be on YouTube later on. Anyway, let me go ahead and figure out what will be the next stage. I need a place where I can actually deploy everything. And you know what? Double battle sounds good. And let's go ahead. Let's edit this line here. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, we're going to consider the center the ramps off limit, so we're only going to deploy to like left, middle, right. So when you say your units, please point out left, middle, and right. While I wait for any potential mysterious viewers to say something in chat, otherwise it's just going to be Florida Man again, who's going to try to see if maybe he can double down on it, or maybe I don't take another big L again live on stream again. But while we do that, I'm going to go ahead and pick my units. You know, why the heck not? I'm going friable. You know, war is as ancient as time itself. So I decided that I'm going to wake these up from whatever polar ice cap they came from and bring out a couple of mammoth and just, you know, because I really can't stand the fact that I got my ass kicked live on stream, I'm going to bring some stoner outs just to help me mellow out a bit from that loss. You know, sometimes when you take a big L, you also got to take a big riff. And bring in a spare chucker as well. Because yeehaw. I mean, again, if no one speaks up. Alright, Florida Man decided. He's still from the Wild Wild West, and he's still staying with the Wild West team. Alright, so what are your units? And please point out whether you want them deployed to the left, the middle, or the right. Center is off limits. Ooh, a literal guy has just joined chat. And he said he would like to challenge. Well, little guy, you can challenge, but you gotta follow first. Also, if you don't know the rules, once again, I'll just go ahead and post the rules. If you just click on that link, that'll tell you the rules. It also brings up the factions, how much the units cost, what they do from the official Tabs Wiki. Yeehaw. little guy decided he's gonna be all spooky. And he's coming out with the good old fashioned forces of the dead. And he's not bringing out one Reaper, nah, he's bringing out two Reapers. So let's see if these agents of the dead and how they handle a couple of mammoths, and not to mention stoners, notorious for their ability to somehow cheat death. The battle has started, but it doesn't look that way as everything slowly ambers their way towards the middle. The stoners aren't really moving, and they're getting their ass trampled, and my mammoth has pretty much killed my units. The fuck you, traitorous mammoth. But anyway, ignoring the traitorous mammoths, the mammoths are going in, they're challenging death, but death is showing them that they are already extinct. They tried, but they lost, as the Reaper was too strong to take care of a couple of mammoths. God damn. Nothing like dying, being frozen, and then dying again. As a little guy takes a W on his first ever appearance in the Streamer vs. Viewer series with his Reapers, while he decides what his next army is going to be. Do like to point out, you can change your faction each round. I will have to deploy again using nothing but tribal as the host and try to make these as fair and entertaining as possible. Alright. You know, I might regret those bone majors as they're notoriously not only suicidal but detrimental. But at the same time, you know, it might be funny. And although it's not in the official rules, because I forgot to put them in there and we'll have to change that later, for any units that cost less than 100 points, there is a limit of just 10 of those units. And that's just happened to be like hardware, as too many of these AI units will tank the stream tremendously and make it kind of an unfun viewing experience for everybody, as it just lags and limps across its way. Limp its way, well, the frames limp the way across the viewing pleasure. So just keep that in mind when you start picking units that cost less than 100 points. You only allow 10 of them. And let's see, is there any units that just cost 100? Nope. Guess I'll just throw in another stone card. I mean, I'll listen to the challenge, but doesn't mean I'll let it go through. Ew, Florida man has worried face. Holy crap, what the hell? I'm being raided. The fuck? Blackfire Rebel is over here raiding me with a party of 8. Hello, Zone Dash. Hello, Blackfire Rebel. I was not expecting this shit. Thank you for following Blackfire Rebel. Or no, that's not following, that's raiding. How's it going, dude? What is up, Blackfire Rebel? Wow, this is coming out of nowhere here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in chat right now, go ahead and check out Blackfire's Rebel channels. Maybe give it a follow if this is what you're about. And, he just followed. Thank you, Blackfire Rebel. Oh, god damn. Was not expecting this. Did not see this coming. Hello, FishPond69. Hi to you, too. Oh, boy, that's probably what the Florida man was going all worried face about. A little god is following. Thank you, little god. That's probably what Florida man was worrying about. He knew his raid was coming. Florida man is raiding me. What do I do? Who do I call about this? I've been raided. Help. Oh boy. Well, welcome to the stream here. If there's any more people, feel free to say hello. So, any artillery units with cheerleaders sounds fun. The only problem is, one, cheerleaders are part of the secret faction, which are currently not allowed until I figure out a way to balance them. I'm gonna get some dinners, but have a good stream. Well, thank you, Blackfire Rebel. That came out of absolutely nowhere, but thank you. please tune back in whenever you can. The stream will be going till 8 p.m. And like, what? You want me to challenge a Quachal with like 5 cheerleaders backing it up to see if I can beat that? I mean, the thing about that is like a Quachal with 5 cheerleaders backing it up will fire so fast that it destroys itself and could easily be beat by a couple of muskets. Okay. A game breaking glitch or just a fun to watch glitch? And thank you, Zelmdome, for following. How long do you play tabs for? So for today, this is streamer versus viewers, where any streamer that is following me can challenge me to a battle. The rules, although kind of gotten buried here, I'll go ahead and repost in chats, is in that link there. As for how long this would be going on, it depends on how much energy the stream can hold. It may end at like 7, or it may end at 8. But no longer than 3 hours though. Array of 1 secrets and no secrets above 1,000. No cheaters. That sounds balanced. Possibly we can do that. How long ever? If you're talking about streaming, Tabs is new to my channel. If you're talking about how long I played Tabs, quite a while now. I kind of know like all the different characters, as well as what a little guy wants me to set up of just a rapid fire Hoa Chai here. Also, it's 11. Okay. You know, for areas without a 12-hour time formats, these streams go on from 1,700 to 2,000 hours, where Tabs today may either end at 1,900 hours or 2,000 hours Eastern Standard Time. Should have pointed that out better. Alright. So, little guy, that sounds like that can be easily beaten. And if you want to do goofy stuff like that in Tabs, we can definitely do so after the main events. So I'll keep that in mind. But as of right now, we're going to stick to the rules as is. And I got to ask you, what do you want to deploy? Da Vinci Tinks. Ah, so you decided in your next round that you would be going to the Renaissance periods. He's already asking for change in chat, but now he wants a true change as he's bringing out a Da Vinci tank. How long have I been streaming for, Zash Stones? So in terms of streaming, I have been on and off streaming for a while now. I recently started streaming again a couple of months, but I was doing it back in 2017 for almost a year. So if you're wondering where the confidence is coming from, that's where the confidence is coming from. Alright, and a little guy, you still got points left on the table, roughly 1,000 to be precise, but do know you have to pick them from the Renaissance era. No cannery. Any units that has already been placed stays on the stage, so you cannot get rid of the Reapers, a little guy. So please keep in mind, whatever units that you place, they stay on the field. And 4 musketmans. Oh boy. Are the musketmans that cheap? Oh yeah, they are that cheap. Alright. So I'll put a couple of snipers here and here, as well as here and here. Looks good. And if anybody's in chat right now, feel free to click on the link so you know the rules. It also has links to the official wiki so you know the factions, you know the units. So that way, after a little guy either takes home his first ever W on stream, or takes this L like you know General Cliff is about to give him, you can challenge next. Alright. So let's go ahead and start the battles. So we have the hordes of Double Death walking in. The Da Vinci Tank just took one of his own mans off the stage, and now it is suicided itself. Oh boy, you hate to see it, but dang does you love to see it. As Death is coming in, is cleaning up all these savages. The mammoths are going in. They're trying to teach Death a lesson, but Death is not giving half a damn. As Death just slowly makes their way up. The Spear Throwers are trying to chuck some spears at Death, but oh boy, it doesn't look too good for them. Oh boy, with only 4 Spear Throwers left, they're chucking away. They're trying to stop it, but they can't. And with that, a little guy is going to be taking his first ever W on stage, despite the fact that he literally showed up on stream. And out and up super early, but definitely be back. Have a great day. See ya, Zone Dash. Feel free to come back later on with the stream, or just another day, as I do stream every day from Sunday through Thursday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 1700 to 2000 hours, for those who live in the area with a 12-hour time format. Alright, well, I pick another stage, and hopefully new challengers in chat would like to challenge me. The great General Cliff, may or may not have gotten his ass kicked multiple times on his stream, and therefore should not be calling himself a great general. Feel free to say hello in chat so I know you exist, and get ready for the next round. While I figure out what stage to pick. Too dark and spooky, and there's a... No, why not? So let's add it. That was a fun update. Oh, when did they make the stage so green? Like, do y'all see the green effect here? Like, oh boy. I know there's a recent update that changed some stuff here, but I think they might have added a little bit too much green bloom for Dynasty. Just saying. I think the Ice Archers are grounded units. Like, I think any of the giant units, they cannot be moved or lifted. Because I've seen them take, like, massive amount of bullets, and it doesn't seem to ever lift them. So they might just be fully grounded. But anyway, while I wait for anybody in chat, to challenge me, I might just have to switch it back to Florida Man for the sake of, oh, right, the glitch DLC. Yeah, I know. You can get the giant wings and they fly. Alright. So while I wait, have I used farmers? Yes. No. Alright, I'll use farmers then. So even though we're in the land to the far east, for some reason these out-of-place farmers have decided that they are ready to take on all challengers. I'm probably making a horrible mistake with wheelbarrows, because they're notoriously broken. Harvesters are cheaper now, because I don't remember them being this cheap. Oh boy, that's a little bit worrisome when they start making a unit cheaper, because then you feel like it might be cheap for a reason. Now I wonder... Oops, I cannot afford you, unfortunately. Can I afford you? Yes, I can. Hello and welcome back, Godspeed. Yes, because he was not here, Godspeed. I was raided by a Blackfire Rebel. Just came out of nowhere. Having a stream, having some fun with Florida Man, a little guy came out of nowhere. Then Blackfire Rebel, mixing up people's names and shit. God got it. Blackfire Rebel just decided to come out of nowhere and just, raid somebody. And now little guy's talking shit because he took home a W in his first battle. Well, you're not the only one. Florida Man also did it. Although I should not be proud about that as the great General Cliff. May not be the proudest of moments. 25 flip bucks in the product. Just so you know, like Florida Man, while you are going to be the next challenger, there's a limit of 10 units that cost 100 points or less. Flintlocks are 100 points, so you can only have 10 of them. Neat. Well, right now it's going to be Florida Man because the little guy was the last round. After that, it could be whoever talks that hasn't had a chance to battle yet, or it can just be you, Godspeed, since you're back. But anyway, Florida Man decided he wants a pirate queen. He wants to bring out the hordes of. Do you want me to do the 10 flintlocks for you? Or do you want me to steal pirate queens and then a bunch of buccaneers? I mean, blunderbuss. The pirate queen is something of a beast, but she has fallen multiple times. Yes, Godspeed. You have lost 6 times and you have won 5 times. No, 4 times. Okay. Next so sure it is, Godspeed. So Florida Man, you're just saying you fill the rest up with just blunderbusses? Alright. So Florida Man has decided to show his true simping powers as he has summoned a pirate queen and all his blunderbusses of men and barrels to protect his pirate queen. A literal horde that a literal horde of blunderbusses. Just true simping power. Right now, Florida Man, you only have 100 points left. You can have 1 flintlock, or you can cap it here. 1 flintlock? Alright. He's trolling everybody that he's a true simp. He brought out all these men with shotguns and pistols to protect his pirate queens on this dynasty stage, which would be at a time where Japan told even to females, if you leave a house without a dagger, that's your own issues. Yay, Japan. Against the farmers here. Strong, independent, don't need no women's. Here on the fields of distant Japan, or maybe this is China, who really knows, it's Oriental something. We have wheelbarrow crews. We have a halfling. We have farmers and harvesters and a goddamn scarecrows and potion sellers to really drop that acid on these mother effers. And now they let the battle commence! And the wheelbarrow dragon somehow getting itself stuck. Literally, you sack of shit, got yourself stuck. Who gives a damn? The other wheelbarrow dragger, obviously knowing how to navigate and somehow destroying his car, is going into this field, and he decided to fuck all these sipping bastards and just punch them left and right with his own hands. But that was his undoing as they shotgun him to death. The scarecrows are going in, and that potion seller is dropping that hot acid like it's hot. These simps are over here losing their damn mind. They don't know up from down, left from right. They can't handle it. Even the pirate queen is partially drunk right now. She just took way too much, and she doesn't give a fuck. As she's now throwing bombs while under the influence. The scarecrow forgot that he was a fucking scarecrow and supposed to stay back and decided to advance. While the pirate queen is just slicing up a crew. She's taking down the card. She showed them her woman power. She's not standing for this shit. She's stepping all over the guy in total disrespect. And she just took out the crew. As this potion seller came from I don't know where the fuck. What hood he's from. Whose man is this? But he's dead because he done walked into the wrong fucking neighborhood. God damn. And with that, Florida Man taking another victory. yeah. Took an L. F and chats. God, I'm taking lots of L's right now. But I'm still gonna talk cocky as all hell. Alright, while I once again deploy first as a generous host, Florida Man, figure out what your next wave is going to be. I decided if you're gonna have people in suits of armor, so shall I. Although I'm not sure hay is quite as protective as a wooden barrel, but hey, why not? And let's get some more potion sellers into here to drop that sicket of acid. You know what, fuck it, at this point it's LSD, let's be honest. And some more harvesters. Because I'm not sure where the crops are at, but something is harvesting. And maybe this scarecrow will have the mind and the decency to not follow his scarecrow symbology into battle and remember that he's supposed to stay the fuck back. And while we're at it, let's bring in a couple of one more wheelbarrow crew. Don't know where they got their license from. I'm pretty sure what they're doing is illegal, but who gives a damn? This is rural fucking Japan. Alright, and that is my unit's place. Because I have to pay respect. Oh, y'all serious about the F's in chats right now? Getting fucked over. Ooh. In a bold strategy, the Florida man's decided he's going to stay all pirates even though he can switch. And he's bringing out another queen. Now, will these queens have a cat fight or will they work together? Who knows? And then he's bringing in more flintlocks, forgetting that he can only have 10 of these units, so therefore he can only have 9 more flintlocks and not 10 of them. Well, that's fine. So let's go ahead and put those 9 flintlocks down. 6. Alright. Alrighty then. Thank you, Godspeed. Alright. And Florida Man, showing off his true simping power as he's bringing an even bigger army for his double queens. It wasn't enough to simp for one woman, he's simping for 2 women. God damn. Florida Man, you still have a lot of points left on the table to spend, though. Let's place a unit. Place a unit in every place they can fall off just to see how many of them survived. Oh boy. Dude, the other genders are men. What can I do? Florida Man over here trying to defend his simping ways and his simping powers. Genders and tabs. Oh my gosh. You know, when you think about it, there's literally a Zeus. I don't think Zeus qualifies as a male or female since he's known to be quite gender fluid. So I guess Zeus would be your next safe options. I'm sick. Alright. And Florida Man has decided that one of these new girls... In fact, no. Florida Man has decided that he's dealing with a trouble, I think that's called, as there's 1 man and 2 women for each arms. Wait, for the sake of my roleplay, hold on. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Don't worry, I'm gonna put your pirate queen back. There we go. As it's 1 man with his 2 queens in each arms, and another one of us. And to defend their way of life of not being committed to anything, they have brought their armies of shotgunners and pistoles in an all-out brawl about an extremely controversial relationship. But let's see how we go. Let's see how this goes against hay dealers, halflings, farmers, wheelbarrow drivers that shouldn't be driving, potion sellers selling that dopest of shits, and mother effing scarecrows. Did you know that a swordcaster in blunderbuss never ends? What do you mean by never ends? Yep, little guy, I'll worry about that later. Let's start the battle. And the hordes of people defending this lifestyle of being a trouble is going in. The wheelbarrow drivers truly proving that why they shouldn't be driving, as they all drove into a giant fucking hole that was right in their goddamn face. But whatever. The hay balers are going in. The potion sellers apparently just wants everybody to be high as they're targeting both friends and enemies. The queens and the captains are going in and they're fighting the harvesters who don't agree with their lifestyles, but the queens and kings don't give a damn. The scarecrows are getting their wings ripped right off as the birds of prey are flying in to try to fuck them up, but they're high because the potion sellers be selling that good shiz. And now it's left to 1 dealer and 1 dealer only who's dead. And never mind, there was 2 dealers over here. As the queen is coming in, telling them they can't sell in this neighborhood anymore, as Florida Man takes home another W. God damn it. I'm not... God damn it. God damn it. Thank you, little guy. Try my best here. Alright, as I pick another stage, if there's anybody in chat who would like to challenge me next, feel free to follow, feel free to say hello. Otherwise, we're going to switch it over to Godspeed, who is now in his turn as he's the newest person to join in. Hopefully Godspeed is still in chat. Oh, thank you, Florida Man. I do try my best. And if a certain streamer I know is streaming sometime after this stream, then we're going to be rating them so you can see how the new operation truly works. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pick a stage here. Didn't he say he was going to switch over to his phone? Well, I have no problem with simulation. It's just an abyss. And it's a lot of ground that has to be rendered in. So that might fuck my computer over. Because the thing is, my computer is now showing its age, to say the least. So if I said it once, I'll say it again. I need to upgrade my damn computer already. Alright, we'll do defend the castle. Where, of course, I will be the castle. And all of you who dare challenge the great and highly defeated but still calls himself great... Godspeed, it's your turn. The highly defeated but still calls himself Great General Cliff versus General Godspeed. Coming back from the void after a raid to see if he can challenge me and maybe take home another W or more L's to add to his list of long L's. There you go. Now, no problem about it. If you guys ever need the link to see the factions, just say, just ask for a link. I'll put it back in chat. Control V is easy to do. Anyway, while I wait for General Godspeed to figure out what he's going to be deploying, I decided in this castle, this mighty castle, is going to be the Alamo, as I am once again going good old-fashioned Wild West. And to defend the Alamo, we of course going to have some snipers on the roof, some lassos in here, for when people start getting frisky, need to be dragged across the entire stage in the abyss. A cactus, because always remember to go green or go home. And some dynamite throws. These lovely ladies know a thing or two about blowing things up the sky high. And gosh darn, what's a stream without some explosions? Alright, that's going to be me well spent while I wait for Godspeed here. And while I wait, I'm going to check, see if there's any mutated enemies here. Oh, never mind. Godspeed has decided that even though this is a strategy that did not work for him multiple times, he's still going to try it again with good old-fashioned Army of the Dead. Bring back all his past failed attempts. We're going to make him distance. I should, but too late now. I should, but too late now, little guy. I picked the Wild West, and we stick with the Wild West. Anyway, Godspeed, do me a favor, which platform? Top, bottom, or middle platform to place your units on? Oh. A little guy over here taking his W's to try to inform Godspeed about how battle should work. Ooh. Alright, all units to the middle. 5 vampires, 1 sword casters, and hold up. 6 skelly boys. Alright. So Godspeed decided that he's going to take the manacle of sucking off all these Wild West men with his army of vampires. Because why the fuck not? And then he's going to bring back some fallen warriors of past battles with their layers upon layers of very complex super PTSD. Because it's no longer regular PTSD. Nah, after being in Godspeed armies for a couple of times at this point, it is super PTSD. Get it right. And then, if it wasn't enough to suck him off and bring in the guys who's probably having flashbacks of past battles and past hells, Unlimited Blade Works once again. Nothing like bringing in a failed hero to battle once again, only to maybe take a W or take another L. But Godspeed, you have once again forgot to do your maths, as you have numerous points left on the table. If I have to remind you, it's 5,000 points. You're only at 2480 right now, Godspeed. I need more units to place. If anybody in chat would like to help out, you said the Reaper already. When did you say a Reaper? Because I'm looking at your chat. You said 5. Oh, you did say a Reaper. Whoopsies! We're gonna pretend that I didn't miss the Reaper Claw. And the fact that, we're gonna like do some live redacting here. Godspeed does know how to do that. And I fucked up a little bit. But shush. Alright. So we have General Godspeed, who can indeed do math. Once again, bringing back his past army as he has dragged them from the gates of hell, even though they probably would like to rest. He's brought his vampires to suck people off once again. He's brought his skeleton boys with super PTSDs. He's got the Reaper here because Death, even though he's tired of this shit, the Reaper still be reaping. And he's brought his failed heroes from beyond the anime graveyard that is Thrusday Night. I highly recommend watching to once again show them how Limited Blade works worse. And now to deal with the dead is man so familiar with the dead of the wild, wild west. The Lasomans, the Cactuses, the Snipers, and the Bomb Throwers are all ready for this shit because they was born ready. Let's begin! And the Lasomans are going in, but the vampires are already ready to suck off the Lasoman. The Lasoman drives off the edge. Fucking dumbass pieces of shit! God damn it! They 850 apiece and they just drive off the stage. Fuck it. Dynamite throwers are going in. Reaper's not having any of their bullshit. Told them all to go to hell. All the Skelly Boys are dead. Unlimited Blade Works dead. It's just snipers left. Fuck that shit, because the Reaper don't give a damn. It's just one sniper left. Can he take the shot? Oh my gosh! Holy fucking shit! What? What? Oh my gosh! The Deadeye literally takes the shot and proves that even Death himself is weak to a good old-fashioned bullet to the fucking skull and pulling a victory out of his ass the moment Godspeed was talking shit in chat. I got timestamps so I can see that. Anyway, gloating a little bit too much. Getting ready for the redeploy. I wasn't sure about that at first. But anyway, while Godspeed figures out what his next wave is going to be, oh boy, I got a little bit too much energy. Alright, while Godspeed figure out what his next deployment is, I'll be once again sticking with the rules and deploying with the Wild Wild West. As these men have proven that they don't fear no one, not even death themselves. Although those fucking lassos. I would like to redact them, but nope. All unit stays once they are placed. I feel like... And let me see if I can get more snipers in here. They're proving their worth, okay? Got a couple of these in the back. Alright, that's my unit deployed. Is the Deadeye the same as the Ballista? Oh yeah, they are the same as Ballista. Alright, the great General Cliff has already deployed his forces. General Godspeed still recovering from the dramatic experience of once again taking another L live on stream with more people to watch this time as he decided what his new army is, and he decided that he's going to bring in the Dynasty Warriors. Once again, Godspeed is returning with his ninjas and warriors from the village hidden in that dank kush and alcohol. You know what it is, because he is the Godspeed of 420, damn it. He's once again bringing in, he forgot where to place the units. So if it is like your turn to deploy and you would check like a unit, you can change it in that round, but you cannot redact any units that's been placed from previous rounds. Hopefully that answers your question, Flora Man. And I will be adding that to the rules later. That units are permanent for that round. Anyway, Godspeed, where do you want your units placed? Also, if I'm calming down, it's because I'm going a little bit too far into it, hurting the throats. Losing my voice. Do not take that out of context, damn it. Fucking Florida man, damn it. Alright, you decided. So Godspeed decided he's gonna bring out his Shadow Clone no Jutsu boy right here in the middle of the crowds. And then, in a surprising upset, he decided that he wants dragons. On the ramps. Monks on the side of, I'm assuming, the dragons here. Do not take that out of context. Okay, little guy, if you make a campaign, I got no problem playing that. That can mean like an after stream wind down thing. Godspeed, you still got points on the table to spend. Oh, you want more monks on the side, sorry. Do you want me just to fill it up until you spend all your points? Oh, Hachas. Let me see if we can get that Hacha in the back. The Dean would be pissing you off. I meant Hacha. Oh, okay, so do you want me to get rid of these extra monks that I place here? So you can get your Hacha down? Oh, fuck, I just deleted the dragon. Pretend you guys didn't see that. Pretend you did not see that accidental deletion of the dragon actually placed down the Hacha. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so Godspeed decided to once again go back to his village hidden in the Dankweed to summon the fucking dragon. This may or may not be the bad dragons of absolute nightmares. His monk son forced that dragon attitude, the good old fashioned Shadow Clone no Jutsu work, and a goddamn Huacha. Because it's not enough to fire one arrow, fire all the arrows, because Godspeed knows all about making it fight in the shades. He's seen 300, and he's ready to level legends. But can he win and tie this up, or is he going to have to take this big, fat L on stream? Who knows? Who cares? Let's go! And we're off. The Lasso Mans are going in, but they're being burned by the dragon. And the dragon's already dead. Absolute piece of shit. What a waste of 1,000 points right there. Who the hell knows? The monks decided they was going to battle, but the miners took them out. Death is taking them down right now. The Hacha almost killed their own Reapers. Holy shit! The Reaper was taken down by the Deadeyes, but before the Reaper can die, he took the fucking gunslingers with him. The Hacha was the only thing left, but the Deadeyes shot him down. And I'm sorry, Godspeed, but you're taking this L live on stream. Gosh, darn it. Godspeed, do you have anything to say about your strategy of failure? Just fucking with you, Godspeed. You're a wonderful human being. Alright, while I go ahead and pick the next stage, and while we wait for holy crap, we have a new person. Hello, Ying Yang 256. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. If you like to challenge me, feel free to follow so you can actually challenge. Godspeed apparently so pissed that he's gone into an all caps range of what the actual fuck. I suck monkey ass at this fucking game. God damn it. No, God fucking damn it. There you go. And he's still in his all cap rage as he say hi to Yin Yang. It's like he's at that level of mad, but he's so mad that everything he says is just yelling at this point. Godspeed, you gotta calm down. You can't be having these all cap rage live on stream. Anyway, Yang Yang, are you going to challenge? Because if so, remember to follow so you can actually challenge. Also, here are the rules. Fucking shitty ass for Godspeed. Like, I've improved like fucking every which way to fucking sundown, and an auto mod still catches you every time. Like, how do you keep doing this? It doesn't matter, Yang Yang. I'm the one placing the units anyway. This isn't a multiplayer game. It's 100% single player. Yeah, fuck it, farmers. Dum 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 dum. Hush, hush. It's a secret. It's like Godspeed. Every time he said fuck, Automatic's like, Godspeed once again has said fucked. He can't be allowed to speak. I know there are campaigns that people can make, and they are lovely. And if you have a campaign or made a campaign, we can do that after the stream during the wind down period. But as of right now, I still want to keep the energy going, still keep the streamer versus viewers, still make it live battles with decision made in real time against whatever you guys can throw at me. So go ahead and read the rules. We're going to give Ying Yang a chance. See if he or she, I'm not sure of the gender. Should I be saying they? But I've said this before on stream. They feels so weird to say as a general neutral term because for some reason I'm told you're supposed to take it as both single and plural. It's like, but it's supposed to be. Fuck it. You know what? English is weird. Anyway. While I wait to see if Yin Yang wants to challenge, because if not, we'll be going back to a literal guy. But while we wait for Yin Yang to reply back, and let me see, what should I go with? You know what? Fuck it. Everybody has been summoning death. That I have decided I shall be the spooky boys this time. And that's right, people. Live, for the first time on this stream at least, the great General Cliff has decided that he shall summon forth his ally, Death, who have seen him take L's and take W's, to battle the hordes of whoever we challenge next. And then to accompany this homeboy of Death, we have the Swordsworks, and then the Skeleton Archer that everybody who has used the bloody spooky fashion keep forgetting exists and do not use for I don't know what reason. And let's get some Skelly Boys up front. Okay, can't afford two of them. Skelly Boys are the 80 and that's why. And unfortunately this unit costs 60. Alright, so Ying Yang, are you still there? Do you want to challenge? Because if not, it will be a literal guy to keep the cycle going. Like, how long should I wait for the delay? Because I think you guys on stream are 20 seconds behind me. Alright. See ya, Florida man. Also, literal guy is like, I really want you to accept my campaign on stream. Yes, please do. Drop a follow so you know the next time I will be streaming, which will be on Sunday. Because my schedule is Sunday through Thursday from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 1700 to 2000 hours for those of you who live in an area without a 12-hour time format. If you missed anything and you would like to catch up onto it, then you can check out my YouTube at youtube.com/CliffBeatsTheBest. Although, in all honesty, let me go ahead and drop that link here. Oh boy, I almost had the cap rage from Godspeed having the cap rage. Gosh darn it. Is all cap rage still a thing, or am I old school? And that used to be a thing where if you're yelling, you use all caps to emphasize the fact that you are yelling. It's a thing. Good. So if you missed anything and you would like to catch up, you can go ahead and click the link to my YouTube at youtube.com/CliffBeTheBest. We can miss out on all the epic moments that you didn't see because you just had to go, or maybe a cheeseburger had your name on it, or fuck it, the pizza finally arrived. God damn the delivery. I mean, Godspeed, at this time, it might be your turn again because a little guy wants me to take his campaign on at the end of the stream here. And Ying Yang, for whatever reason, doesn't want to reply back. Maybe they're scared. They saw the awesomeness of the great General Cliff. Challengers are always... Oh, fuck. I just realized I fucked up and deployed all my units on blue. Whoops! will always be Team Red. Fearless is always blue, and I fucked up. Oh boy, do not cap that, please. I don't want my fuck up to be perfectly on my page. Oh boy. A literal guy apparently says his campaign is done. It's called Get Fucked. I'm surprised Steam allowed that. Cliff Braid, alright, I'm head out. No, Braid, I need you. I can't do a stream without your brain. So, little guy, is your campaign done for a challenge, or you still working on it, and you just have this going in the background? Yeah, sure, no problems. I know chat can get a little bit hectic. There you go. Oh, you just started it. Alright. And just so you guys know, if you're really enjoying these streamer versus viewers tab war games, these are going to be a Thursday thing. The schedule is going to be Wrath is always for, Sundays for Wrath, Monday to Wednesdays for Minecraft, Thursday is for tabs. Unless it dies down a bit, then it takes Can you take it on next stream? Like a little bit of a why not? Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. I'll tell you what, a literal guy. If you make it to the next stream, which should be on Sunday, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's 1700 to 2000 hours Eastern Standard Time, and you make that request again, I'll do it live on stream for you. How about that? And you can feel free to clip that so I can say a man of my word. Other than that, Godspeed. Let's go. Alright, Godspeed. You decided you're going to go with the ancient faction. And you're bringing out the big guns. Literally, the big guns. As you're bringing out Zeus. A fucking Minotaur. And a goddamn ballista. Oh boy. Yeah, you got like 500 points left on the table, Godspeed. You know, this worries me as a general, because I'm pretty sure a general is supposed to be able to do math. I'm just fucking with you, Godspeed. You know I am. Hold on, I'm just checking something real quick. Because the stream will be going on for about an hour more, and then there's a person I would like to raid, but I'm just checking to see if they're actually streaming today, because if not, then there's another person I would like to raid. Give me a few seconds, guys. Sorry, Godspeed. Okay. Alright, I got like 2 people to choose from, but they're still streaming after the stream to raid. Anyway, and your Godspeed has decided that to protect them from any past embarrassments, he's bringing out the shield bearers. But Kenji shields that we have confirmed are made out of like literally cardboard and all those paper towers that people have bought way too much of, really defend them from the truth. Who knows? Who cares? Let's go! Oh boy, my frames. Despite that momentary hiccup and my computer saying fuck it, Death is not giving a shit as he sent all those shield bearers to hell. But Zeus sent him to hell. But then he got put down by the Illuminate Blade Work. The Minotaur is trying to rush in, but the Blade Work guy is like, no, fuck you. The Ballista was like, no, fuck you. And he straight up sent him flying with a bolt to the face, but the Swordcaster put down the Ballista. And Godspeed, once again, starting off this battle the right way, by taking a big fat L once again. While Godspeed figures out what his next deployment is going to be, I will continue to enforce my Spooky battalion with good old-fashioned, but highly suicidal, maybe even detrimental, pumpkin catapults. And to back it up, we got the original blaze head, candle heads in the hood. Can I get a shout out for the candle heads? Hypes and chats, people. Which I don't have a hype emote, but just, type out hype. Just put fancy, like, put a hype in there. But anyway, we had the blaze heads coming in. And not only are those blaze head in, we got the blaze skeleton archer to blaze up the enemy's units. So everybody's getting blazed. Once again, I, Cliff_B_gaming, do not approve the use of any type of illegal disillusionary substance whatsoever. But for the sake of entertaining in this video stream, blaze it, motherfucker, 420. And if it wasn't bad enough to have the blaze heads, we have skeleton warriors from all my L's. Actually, let's be correct here. All my L's is not equal to how many skeleton warriors are on the field right now. I have to do a quick check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. There's only 7 of them. I didn't forget my own rules and what my computer limitation is. There we go, and that's my army deployed. Godspeed. What is your units going to be? Godspeed decided he is gonna hype it up. Ooh, Godspeed decided that once again. Literally, like, it is his summer home. At this point, fuck, it's not even his summer home anymore. He just lives here. This is another house. He travels back to the gates of hell. Straight up saying hi to his buddy Satan. Asks him if he can use death once again for a battle. And Satan's just like, oh my fucking word. If you keep using death, how am I supposed to rape people? But Godspeed doesn't give a fuck. Because Godspeed's once again summoning the power of Satan's. Then he's also bringing out his sword casters. Because, there's nothing like that a double unlimited blade works. I don't really. Godspeed, how many times have you summoned death? Huh? How many times have you summoned death, Godspeed? Eh? Are we gonna pretend you don't have a thing where you just summon death a lot? Oh, so I'm gonna put these units a bit better for you. So they make a little bit more strategic sense. Alright. A good 7 times. Exactly. At this point here, I'm pretty sure you have the Grim Reaper speed tile at speed. But anyway, you still have some points on the table. Not enough for another skeleton warrior. But you have about 140 points less to get some more Skelly Boys. Which you do have some allotments for, because you only have 5 of the Shield Bearers, so you can afford some Skelly Boys. Alright, I'll fill it up with some Skelly Boys. And I believe that's the only one you can have. Yep. Alright. So, Godspeed, once again, going to his house in hell, speaking to his big homie Satan to bring death back to this field here, who's probably pissed, probably annoyed, but also, we're not going to acknowledge the fact that there's literally 2 fucking deaths on the stage. Nah, son, we not about that. So ignoring the fact there's double death, there's also double sword reapers, there's also, well, not as many Skelly archers here to blaze it up. And of course a Skelly Boy with now, not only super PTSD, no, fuck that shit, cause Godspeed's a real homie. This Skelly Boy, this one Skelly Boy right here, doesn't have super PTSD. He's got plus ultra PTSD, okay? That is the face of plus ultra PTSD. For what is not enough to be crippled for life mentally. But you must go beyond that. So how would his plus ultra PTSD help him in battle? Who knows? Who cares? Let's go! Alright. And the forces of death are clashing with one another. We got Reaper on Reaper action. I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to show that on Twitch. But who cares? It was too hot for TVs. And both Reapers killed each other anyway. We have monitors going in, fully blazed. Poking catapults being taken out with a ballista. Goddamn, that was brutal. Skeleton warriors being shot at. And oh my gosh, Godspeed has taken a W live on stream, ladies and gentlemen. once again, he's taking that W. If you didn't hear me the first time, because I have to note something down and catch my breath, and gosh darn, my mouth is filled with spit. Don't take that out of context, damn it. I know there's one more round, because right now it's even. But anyway, so it looks like that plus ultra PTSD did the trick as Godspeed was able to tie it up. It is now 1-1. With this being a tiebreaker round, Godspeed, please figure out what you will deploy for what can either be that big old W or another L on a long list of L that looks like I'm writing out low. No, I'm just fucking with you, Godspeed. But go ahead and figure out what your final army is going to be. Meanwhile, on my side of the field, I decided, fuck, whatever, goddamn wormhole that is about to open and have summoned triple death. There is now another death somehow on this field. It doesn't make any sense, and you know what? Who cares? Because at this point here, this world is highly borked anyway. And then we have the good old-fashioned swordcasters with that unlimited blade work. And then an army, an absolute smorgasbord army of just skelly boys. This looks like some really shitty B movie on the left side of the field here. Godspeed, what are you deploying? Alright, and Godspeed has decided that for the final round, and while I really need to get a cup of water, because god damn it, he's going Vikings. Actually, hold up, I'm actually losing my voice here. Hold up, wait a second. Stay in chat. Your thing. Need a drink. Okay, sorry about that. Holy damn. I can now see why streamers have a bottle of water. Godspeed. Sorry about that. I had to go and get some something to drink real quick. I was kind of throat was extremely hurting at that point. Do not take that out of context, people. Anyway, Godspeed has decided that he's gonna go full-on Viking on my ass as he's seen that new Assassin's Creed Valhalla trailer that's looking slicker than Swick. And he has summoned the Viking boys here. He decided he's gonna bring in his rose ships to see if he can take an L with all soldiers. He decided that he's gonna have his beautiful flying women accompanying his Lord of Death itself, the Reaper. He's also just gonna throw in there a Berserker, cause gosh darn it, it's getting wild. It's the final round. Light it up, boys. And then to combat all these fire archers, despite the fact he also has fire archers, he's gonna tell them all just to take a chill pill. That, you know, it's not all worth it. Let's just calm down. Let's just get all these ice archers in here, and I believe there's no units in Viking that cost 50 points. So now we have the final army. As for the first time this stream, a game has lasted for 3 rounds. BRT? You mean be right back or be right tomorrow? Wait, what? What is BRT? Oh, bet. Hey, listen, we get some talent points, you bet in all that shit. You know it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go for what looks like an epic clash of armies. And me going to have to instantly hit slow motion as my computer is already in flames right now. Let's go. Oh boy. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going in slow motion for that final epic climactic battle as my computer is literally shitting itself. Its fan is roaring to high hell. There's literally flames like right next to me. But I must carry on this stream even though my computer's in fire right now. The Reapers are dead as that Reaper clash did not go too well. The longship has already been thrown and killed as we still have another. Oh no, my Reapers are still alive. It was Godspeed Reaper who died. Haha, suck it. As we enjoy the slow motion ballet of absolute death and destruction, the Minotaur taking a swim but being stabbed in the guts and the dick as he just tries to take a swim. The Reaper is dragging around bodies, but he's taking shots from everywhere. He doesn't know where to swing, he doesn't know where to turn, but he's just taking it. And the Ice Archer is not giving a damn. They're firing. They want the Reaper to calm down. They want him to chill, but he's got no fucking shield. He's carrying dead bodies across the stage. He's dragging their corpses along. The ballista's about to fire. Holy shit. And it's again. And that was Pod, ladies and gentlemen, as he took down the Reaper. But the Reaper's gonna drag them up. He's gonna take them out. He might take out my own units because the Reaper's a bit of a dick. But even though the Reaper is dead, the Swordcasters is going in. And an epic slow motion to shake them all as he throws out his blades one by one, taking down the Ice Archers. Slowly moving in, but the Ice Archer's like, chill, man, just chill, just calm down. As the Swordcaster's taking these arrows straight to the dick. The Swordcasters feeling a bit frosty, calming the fuck down, slowly making their ways in. But the Skeleton Warriors are like, fuck that shit, blazing up as they're shooting into the crotches of the Ice Archers to try to get them lit. But the Ice Archers once again telling everybody to chill. The Frozen Pumpkin Catapult fires a pumpkin. It does absolutely fuck all nonsense. Absolutely useless pumpkin as it bounced off the stage. The Skeleton Archers are still telling them to blaze it. The Ice Archers cannot survive the heat. And unfortunately, the Ice Archers were not lit enough for Mr. General Godspeed 69-420 to take a win. I'm sorry, but even though you made it to round 3 and it was an epic slow motion battle, you're gonna have to take that L once again live on the street, Mr. Godspeed. And while I was doing all that commentating, we have some new people in chat. We now have Nobody immediately coming in talking shit about Reapers. And we also have our Tits Godly. Yes, tits are very godly. Welcome your faces both to the stream. And yes, our Tits Godly, you can challenge the great General Cliff to battle. Number 1, you have to follow though. And number 2, here are the rules. I'm working on level 7 of the campaign. God damn it, a little guy. How are you on level 7 already? Like, didn't you just start that? This 20 level seems good. This 20 level seems good. This man here, over here like, yo, I'm about to fuck you up with a challenge. The fact that it's literally called Get Fucked, and he's about to put in like 20 damn levels. Nobody wants to join. Okay. Well, you know what, nobody? You was in chat before our Tits Good got. Wait, what? Our Tits, I forgot your name already. I'm sorry, our Tits Godly. Our Tits Godly. I'm so sorry, man. It's forgetting his name. Or her name. Or their name. I do not like using they as a both singular and plural form of like addressing people. It's weird. Anyway, just so you know, the latest link I posted in chats are the rules. And while we wait for new challengers to read the rules, I will go ahead and explain the rules as well. So anyone who's watching the stream can challenge me to battle. They only have to follow and say hello, so I know they exist. Thank you for following Artist Godly. It is the best 2 out of 3. Each round we get 5,000 points. I'm actually feeling the fatigue of trying to do this announcer voice, so please forgive me if I'm like a bit slow in explaining this. Each round we get 5,000 points. All points must be used, as anything not used just simply is lost to the void. Secret is not allowed right now. I'm gonna work on a new way to balance secret. See, this is how you know it's been a long stream and I fried my brains with that announcer voice. Secret units. Now, I did remember Florida Man mention a good way of how to balance them, of just allowing just a few of them and eliminating certain units. But I'll figure out how to implement secret in the future. But other than that, I will pick one unit and stick with that for all rounds. The challenger, the viewer, while you are stuck with a faction per round, you can mix your factions unlike me. So I decided that since I have new challengers who dare come in to storm my castle, what do you mean ban clams? Oh, I will figure out a way to balance secret. It'll take some time, but I'll figure out a way to balance secrets and put them in the rules. Because I do have to add to the rules. Also, I have to add some new players to the official scorecards. Because we now have Florida Man and a liberal guy who needs to be added there, who currently have a 100% win percentage. Now that I think about it, not sure how I feel about that though. Anyway, as the host, I am always red team, just so you know. Visitors are always blue team. I'm going to go ahead and edit this line here to where the castle is mine. And you are the invading army, like you are on my channel. I see what you're saying, Artist Godly, like how if you pick like ancients, you can get the. Well, no, Cupid is broken as all fucking hell. But I see what you're saying. Like if you pick tribals, you get like raptors and raptor riders. Maybe. You know what? I could worry about that next time. Oh, nice work, Godspeed. I should probably make a Discord. I can worry about that next time. Anyway, so who am I challenging here? Is it going to be Artist or it's going to be nobody? Actually, who appeared first? Was it nobody or Artist? Let me check to see who got theirs in first. It is nobody? Okay, so nobody. Just so you know, also, just to make things way easier, 1.5 hour into the stream, have not said anywhere yet it's going well. Oh, dude, guys, no. If you read the stream rules, none of that here. Okay? No N-words, no C-words, no discriminations whatsoever. And I'm not joking, I don't appreciate that shit one iota. And don't even try it because the auto mod should pick it up. We only use English here. Well, it doesn't have to strictly be English. We just don't want to say. Can we say bitch? If you're saying bitch in general terms, that's fine. But if you're trying to like say bitch as a term just for like bitchy women, no. I'd be as Cupid yet. Yeah, sorry, Cupid is just not gonna be a thing. Cupid is the definition of broken because all you need is like 2 Cupids and that's it. And fuck if somebody has a Cupid cheerleader combination, you're done. Because I've seen like Cupid cheerleaders tear apart entire army well within the 20s and 50s of units. Just by themselves. Ancient for Artemis. Problem with Artemis is you have a points limit of only 5,000 points. Artemis is 6,500. And Artemis would definitely break shit. As Artemis is pretty much a unit that can handle everything in the game by herself. Even though they claim to rebalance Artemis, but have never rebalanced Artemis. They just made it more expensive. You can say that. And I know Deadeye does a lot of damage per shot. But let's be honest. Anyway, you know what? We're talking about rules that's going to apply to future streams. At this point here, nobody, I need you to figure out your army. And if you clicked on the link I put in chat, which I'll put back again, that shows you all the different factions, all the different units, how much they cost, what they do, the health, tactical newts, grades, and all. This fucker. This fucker. Yeah. Alright, I'm probably being super distracted with chat right now. And you know what? I decided. After battling against the army, hidden in the dank weed multiple times with Mr. Godspeed, I shall now bring the army of the ancient weeaboos. With, actually no, double Monkey Kings might be a bad idea. So let's go double who watch us. And good old fashioned dragons to defend the bridge. Can't think of anything funny to say. Please laugh regardless. Oh god, my lungs, my throat hurts. Oh, I can't laugh. Need moistures. Oh god, don't take that. I've got it. Alright, so we have nobody in chat decided he shall go with the medieval period. And in a strange takes of a kingdom that we've never heard before, that somehow had two kings, although, just so you know, I need to know tops and bottoms. Nobody, it is your turn. I checked the chat, and you did say something in chat before our Tits Godly did. So it is your turn. Our Tits Godly is next after you. Alright. So nobody, with his very strange kingdom of two kings, has challenged me, the great general, and my dragons, as well as Wachaz, who's gonna light their asses up. Artits, alright. I can appreciate that, Artits. Let's make it strangers. 3 kings. Oh boy. In this fantasy kingdom of nobody, he has 3 effing kings, and he forgot to mention tops and bottoms. Put the 3rd king on the top, fill the rest with archers. Alright. So, you know what? Actually, nobody here has an agenda. Because apparently, he's going to bring out a trouble here of 3 kings that are all in that homosexual relationship. So these are 3 fucking kings, people. And along with his 3 kings, he's bringing out his archers to protect this relationship that may or may not be proven. If nobody comes out of nowhere and bring that controversy ends. So that's all the archers you can have, but you can have a bard. The gunslinger, sexy. Hello. Bard, captain. Top or bottom for the bard. Our tits seem to be loving that gunslinger look, which I have to say, the Wild West are some of the best designed units in the game. Like, no lie, compared to every other units, the Wild West units seem to be like some of the best designs, and I absolutely love all of them. Especially the bank robber ones. And apparently a little guy is on level 10. He really wants me to just fucking have a miserable time with his campaign that he's creating. Anyway, also, before we start the round, Gamers Awesome just joined. Awesome name, Gamer Awesome. Feel free to say hi in chat and talk to the other people. But as of now, we're going to begin this battle as General Nobody has came out of nowhere with his kingdom of Tropolos. I can't speak. What's up, Gamer? Awesome? What's the one word you have? Gamer Awesomes? Like that? Gamer Awesomes? Just say it really fast. Gamer Awesome! There we go. Did I get it right there? Anyway, let's start this battle. Alright. After ignoring the super distracto, my dragon decided he doesn't know how to fucking walk and is walking off the stage in some form of trying to commit Sudoku. I don't fucking know. Then he decided, oh wait, there's a path in front of him. Now my dragon over here, after burning a king to death and his bard, it's just gonna turn around, ignore the fucking archers, and then decide, oh wait, we're gonna go back for the archers. These dragons, ladies and gentlemen, are drunk. They are literally drunk. And holy fuck, After the dragons figure out how a bridge works, they finally went through and took care of this kingdom of three kings. And sorry about that, I was in announcer mode. Let me see. So, Gamer Awesome. Or is it Game Rawsome? Game Rawsome. You know, I'm just gonna call you Games. What's up, Games? So, Gamer Awesome says my name. Gamer Awesome says you sound like you've gone through a uwu trance.
Well,
What the fuck does that even mean? Then he's immediately apologized. Nobody said my kingdom is run by dummies. Nobody, have you seen my dragons? Literally, if this was a drug test, and an officer told him, hey, I want you to walk down this bridge, this nice, giant-ass fucking bridge, they still somehow would not be able to walk straight. That's how fucking drunk they are. Got it? Alright, gamer, I'll call you gamer. Welcome to the chats and welcome to the stream. As of right now, it's currently me battling General Nobodies with his kingdom of three kings. Alright, well, you figure out what you're going to deploy next, Nobody. Ooh, he's decided to go with Renaissance. Alright, that was fine and dandy, but before I put down your units, I'm going to put down my units, because I always deploy first, so that way if you want to counter, you can. Just make things fun. You know what I decided? There's been like lots of followers today, there's been like lots of viewers, it's been fine, it's been amazing. We need fireworks to celebrate this. So let's get the fireworks in here, although I'm pretty sure this is a bad idea putting fireworks on top of here, because I'm pretty sure these dumbasses, instead of shooting, even though when you take control of firework archers, they have quite the range, will walk off the edge and probably kill himself, and I'm probably wasting a massive amount of points doing this. But we need some fireworks. Okay? And Jen, just because I remember they existed, and so far, even though multiple people has placed down Dynasty, let's get some samurais in here as I show you what we do with 47 Ronins. I summon potion sellers on chest. Potion sellers to put in that dank cushion alcohol and get the chat drunk and high at the same goddamn time. Alright, General Nobody. Are you sticking with Renaissance, or now that you have seen my massive armies of Ronin warriors, firework archers, do you want to change that? Get my dragons drunkers. No, please don't. These dragons already failed at straight line test hardcore. Like that? Do you see this line that they couldn't walk? Yes, change. Alright, so that's going to be the new deployment, and please mention what side. So if you like pick a unit, say top, another unit, say bottom or top, you know, just make life easier. But oh my gosh, no, I don't need these. Oh. So, General Nobody, after seeing my army, has decided to switch over from Renaissance to Ancient, to go beyond medieval on my ass, to bring out the two Zeuses. Two Zeuses top, two Zeuses bottom. Oh no, four Zeuses, never mind. So in his weird world, somehow there is four Zeuses with three kings, even though that doesn't work because Zeuses are 2,000 apiece. So he went way above his limit and can only have one Zeus on the top and bottom. So he has decided to summon Zeus and his evil twin brother Zeus in order to help out his three kings triplets to defeat my dynasty warrior with their with all their samurai archers and fill the rest with sheer bears split between the two. Alright. Oh, and just keep in mind, Nobody, I forgot to put it in the official rulebook. But when it comes to units that cost 100 points or less, you are only allowed up to 10 of them. That applies for both challengers and me, and that's simply due to the fact that if you was allowed to spam these units, they would pretty much destroy my computer. Gosh darn it. These units don't want to place, because it seems like they're getting confused. Like, there's places where I can place them, and they're like, nah, we don't want to place. Alright. And there we go. And hello, I am Cooler. I'm gonna say Cooler. Is it okay if I call you Cooler, Mr. I Am Cooler, who just straight up follow out of nowhere? Ladies and gentlemen, can we please say hi to I Am Cooler, who is somewhere here? You just see this. Level 13. Dr. Zeus. Zeus and Deuce. Oh, wait. Zeus and Deuce. Alright. Getting too distracted with chat now, but I love it. Keep it up. Keep the energy flowing, people. Let's keep the stream on a high note. And let's keep it going, because we are going to be rating somebody at the end of the stream here. But anyway, back to the stream. So, I, the great General Cliff, who despite the fact has gotten his ass kicked multiple times by many newcomers to this stream, once again calling myself a great general, is now going into this battle strong with my armies of samurais, firework archers, drunk ass motherfucking dragons, and huachas versus the great General Nobody, who I'm not sure if really worried, deserving of that name of great, who has brought over his three kings triplets and all his merry men of archers to protect their homosexual relationship, who has brought over Zeus and the evil twin brother of Zeus, and all their shield bearers to protect them from the haters. Let's see how this goes. Let's go. And the battle has started. My dragons are noticeably less drunk this time and can actually walk on a 10-foot wide fucking bridge. Amazing. They're going in flaming. The kings are not having any of this shit as they pretty much put down one of the dragons and dragged his sorry ass off the stage. My dragon decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm down to dance. I got these happy feet, and jumped his ass off the fucking stage like a fucking idiot. God damn, the alcohol's too strong. Who is giving these dragons their drinks? And now all that's left are the Zeus, taking out waves of samurais like it's the last fucking samurais and he's a goddamn Gatling gun. As he just slowly marches his way across that bridge like he's big pimpin' energies, with archers bringing up the rear, and gosh darn it, fucking General Nobody just tied it up. Yep, so R-Tits is after General Nobody. If you like to challenge me, I Am Cooler, you would be after R-Tits Godly. Assuming R-Tits Godly has not left. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. And a surprising upset. The newcomer, Nobody, on his first ever live appearance on streamer versus viewers, is forcing us to 3 rounds. The only other times we've seen that before is with the great General Godspeed 69-420. So, General Nobody, go ahead and formulate your final army for deployment as I bring out my final warriors to come in and die for the sake of my honor. Oh, it looks like Great General Godspeed is not taking the great. He's only accepting Godspeed. Is he feeling conscious about how a couple battles may have went? Maybe it's the fact that he had to bring up his skeleton warrior with plus ultra PTSD in order to get a win. And that's why he does not want to call great, because now it's sinking in that he summoned a person from hell with plus ultra PTSD to win. Who knows what's going through the minds of the great General Godspeed? Meanwhile, what's going through my mind is I'm going to get my fucking ninjas in here, because ninja please. I'm also going to bring in some monks, because I feel like we haven't seen the monks, you know. They kind of exist, but they kind of don't exist. And I'm pretty sure the firework archers was effing useless, but for the sake of the vibes of this stream here, which I'm feeling all the positive energy, we're going to bring up some more firework archers. And you know what? Because I think this would be absolutely hilarious, we're bringing out another drunk fucking dragon. Because I'll tell you right now, if you was wondering if the dragon was good or bad, these are definitely bad what the fuck's going on here? I'm sorry, hold up. Just, okay. So the moment I bring my attention to it, though, this person just like, no. This is what happened when you use that super alcohol. Wait, did this fart itself? Did it kill itself? Oh no, it's still there. Oh god. I have no clue what the fuck's going on. They're just hanging out. You're interrupting. You know what? We're just gonna look at this while we wait for General as Nobody to figure out his final deployment. Don't you dare try to delay the stream with this majestic glory. What the fuck is going on? If you're wondering why my dragons can't drive in a straight line, it's apparently because they seem to guzzle down an entire barrel of double caffeinated coffee. Alright. So while we ignore the plights of whatever the hell is going on with those dragon workers back there, the great General Nobody, who I'm not sure where the other title is great, has decided that his final army shall be the how do I bring this back up? Oh, there we go. His final army shall be Renaissance. Offensive joke with poor grammar. What? What? Yeah. Okay. So 5 jousters. Oh wait, yeah, that's 5,000 points. Never mind. 5 jousters with 2 on top and 3 on bottom. Oh boy. Let's see how well this strategy goes. Now, jousters are notoriously known for not knowing how to drive. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the final epic climactic duel as I'm going to have to instantly go into slow speed because my computer is already dropping frames. The match hasn't even started yet. Literal guy is on level 15 of get fucked. What the fuck? And General Nobody has decided he's going to bring out his triple kings. He's going to bring out his shield bearers to deal with the hater. His jousters to force people to accept their relationships. And his Zeus as well as his Zeus to battle. Versus the Samurai Ori, the extremely drunk bad dragons, the Hachas, and the very celebratory. I renamed it the world's hardest campaign. Fucking hell, little guy. Like, fucking hell, little guy. Little guy wants me to go through some type of hell for this campaign that he's making. Oops, I fucked up there. If you momentarily see my desktop, it's because I moved my mouse down. I was going to prove that. I'll rename it. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, let's go. Final round, straight into that slow motion goodness. And yep, slow motion. I'm down to 20 frames. And the battle begins. The firework archers are lighting up the jousters. The jousters are making their way across the bridge. They're taking fireworks. The Hachas has opened fire. And that jouster is dead. Another jouster is dead over there. The dragons light him up. 420 blazing styles. Look at that continuous stream of fires. They spit in that hot fires, ladies and gentlemen. And it's dead. As the jousters did not give a fuck about all that heat they brought to the party. And brought their own form of smokes. The jousters taking out the dragon. And one of the bad flaming dragons is down. But the other dragon is still going strong. He's battling with the kings on the bridge right now. He's burning them up. He's lighting them up. He's continuing to spit that hot fire. The king is lit. And the king is swinging. And the dragon is down. I guess he wasn't so bad after all. Meanwhile, the Zeus and Zeus hangs out in the back. Archers just chilling with their homeboys. Shield builders going up, ready to take the blunt. The Bars is just slowly walking across, bumping his tunes loudly and proudly that we can't hear because I'm in slow motion and probably talking over it. Meanwhile, the hordes of samurais is finally making their way in. They can't figure out how to get past the dead dragon. You know, this is their first time seeing a bad dragon. They don't know what to do. They can't handle it. It's too much for them. I know. But anyway, back to the battle. Firework archers sitting in the fireworks, lighting it up. That beautiful ballet dancing over the void of death as that shield bearer desperately tries to hang on to his floating shield. But ladies and gentlemen, as he just paralyzes and spins in place, it ignores how the fuck gravity works. Cause you know what? Fuck gravity. That shield bearer goes to his death. Meanwhile, this shield bearer is trying to take all the heat from the entire fucking army by himself. just learned the meaning of he can't do that. As the Watchala basically goes and guns down my own man, you traitorous piece of shit, motherfucking Watchala. Fuck you. But the shield bearer is down, ladies and gentlemen, as the monks drunkenly make their way across the bridge. Apparently, they've been drinking that dragon shit, whatever that dragon shit is. Meanwhile, Zeus is over here taking bolts to the dick. Ooh, damn. As he has a bolt in his dick and a bolt in his sides, is now just flying through the air as gracefully as a butterfly. Should I go normal speed? Ah, okay, I got my frames back. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to enough of nobody's armies dying, we can finally go normal speed. Zeus is gone, but Zeus is still here, just taking it. The monks is like, fuck all these archers, damn. That was some straight up, like, fucking dragon fist them off this stage right there, like, goddamn. But at the end of the day, Challenger General Nobody proved that in the ring he is truly a nobody and he could not defeat the great General Clift. Oh, and he's mad, and in all caps rage, he's going, boo. I'm sorry, nobody, but at the end of the day, while you fought long and hard, ultimately, I'm the victor here. Yes, Artist Godly, it is your turn, while I pick a new stage. Hopefully you have read the rules and have checked out the... Ladies and gentlemen, in an upset, nobody's claiming that hacks were used. In order to gain victory, a little guy is on level 18. He may or may not finish this before the end of the stream. But like I said, a little guy, if it's truly going to be 20 levels, I'm going to save your maps for next stream. So if you turn up on Sunday and remind me your map exists, that will be a stream ender for Sunday stream. As for this stream here, since we only have 15 minutes left, I am going to challenge our tits Godly. Because he was waiting patiently as I kind of fucked around a little bit to regain my voice. Do not take that out of context. Just don't take it out of context, people. Oh god. There's certain things that after you say them, you instantly regret saying them. And you know what? How about a splash of colors? For Artist Godly, how about a splash of colors? Medieval. Alright. And I choose Vikings. Ooh. So Artist Godly has read the rules and he's decided he's going to be Vikings. A literal guy is just basically wants me to go to some type of suffering hell next stream. Guys, make sure to tune in on Sunday between 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. or for the stream ender. I'm going to be taking on a literal guy's map called Get Fucked of 20 levels that he has renamed to Get Fucked Super Hardcore. Take it with no loot, diamond encrusted sandpaper condoms by Satan's 25 feet inch dick. I'm not sure if it's fatigue or this Gatorade, but I think I'm a little bit loopy, people. Anyway. And paper condoms. Alright, Artist Godly, I heard your play. You are going with Vikings, but sticking with the rules, I must deploy first, so you know how to counteract that. And you know what? I decided I'll do Renaissance. Because why the fuck not? And because this would be a horrible idea. This would be a nightmaric idea. Da Vinci's tank, people. Da Vinci's tank. Yeah, Godspeed, you got caught up about the dildo thing. I'm not sure if I should allow the dildo drill. Like, would my audience be responsible enough not to go crazy with dildo if I allow them to say dildo in chat? Oh, you just want to delete it? I don't know. I think I should leave that there. You know, leave it for the internet. Don't do it if you think sucks. Shush, Godspeed. 15 berserkers in the back. Ooh. Alright. So the great General Cliff has decided to go with his Renaissance army of Da Vinci tanks, fencers, an archer on the roof, and a painter to draw out this battle, as the General Artist has decided that he is going to go full on Vikings on my ass because he's seen that awesome Assassin's Creed Valhalla trailers, and he decided to unlock his inner barbarian as he now wants a horde of berserkers. Bold strat, very bold strat. Let's see how this pays off with him, but he's still got points on the table he needs to spend. Ooh. And he's going full on RP as he's pulling out a Jarl to lead the horde of berserkers into battle. He's still got points on the table here. Oh, he wants to spam brawlers as well. Ooh. Very bold strategy, but unfortunately you can only have one brawler because you're hitting your points cap. So I'll put it nice in the middle, in between your berserkers and your Jarl. You have about 180 points left on the table, so that's basically like an ice archer or a couple of headbutters. Headbutters? One or two of them. Also guys, once again, if I calm down, it's just like the high amount of energy is like, it gets to me. Alright, so if I sound a little bit calmer than I was, I'm just saving up energy, okay? I've been doing this for like 3 hours so far. Also, hello to the one and only user, which is technically not true, who has some type of fancy icon next to their name. Direct Relief, Charity 2. Apparently this person is a donator for direct release. Good job. Ooh, and the one and only is coming in talking shit. Well, I'll tell you what. After Artist Godly, we can see if you can back up that shit you're talking. Which, I forgot. Wasn't there a person who was supposed to come after Artist Godly? Hold on, guys. If you see, like, tabs zooming in, I'm actually scrolling up chat. Because I do believe after Artist Godly, there was, like, another person that came in. You know what? If that person wants to challenge me... Oh, Gamer was after Artist. Thank you, nobody. So if Gamer's still here, then he would be after Artist. And after that, I think the one and only. However, I think Artist might be the last battle of the stream. So let's stop fucking around. Let's get this battle going. So Artist, bringing in his Viking army. His Jarls in his front, his headbutters, his brawlers, and a wave of berserkers. Versus a fucking tank. Let's see how this goes. And Da Vinci is moving in. He's already starting to spin. The tank is firing his cannonballs. The berserker is like, fuck this tank, man. And they're going in. They're trying to chap at it, but it's not working too well as the tank is sending them flying off the stage. My balloon archer forgot he's a fucking archer. And came down, but it doesn't matter, because at the end, these barbarians could not win against modern ingenuity, as I am taking that W. R-tits. Enjoy that R-tits L. Alright, I'm just fucking with you. Don't take it personally. Do not take anything I say personally. I'm a little bit loopy right now. Turns out maintaining energy for over 3 hours is a great way to fill it. Anyway, R-tits, get ready for your next wave, as I once again will deploy first, so you know what you're up against. And as for the newcomer, yes you can. Like I said, if you don't know the rules, just you can do what Godspeed did there and ask for the link. The link has the rules. It also mentions all the factions, all their strengths and weaknesses from the official wiki, as well as the scorecard, which I do need to update. And will be updated after the stream here. Probably in an hour or so. Ooh. Our tits going spooky. Now speaking of spooky. Even though, probably gonna regret this. Because I'm pretty sure these musket men would do dumbass shit. Like walk off the damn edge. But let's get them in. And while I do that, Was the Fencers even useless, or did Da Vinci pretty much do everything by himself? Because I feel like Da Vinci pretty much did everything by himself, and everything else was literally cannon fodder. But we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also, even though it's not in the official rules, I must add it later. Um, when it comes to units that cost 100 points or less, there is a cap of only 10 of those units until I finally upgrade my computer to handle more than just 10 of them. Because, oh boy, the frames be dying. Anyway, artists. Oh, you decided you're gonna go with spooky. I pronounce it fucking spooky. Listen, okay? I have a little bit of a problem articulating words as I lose my voice. Get off my back, General Godspeed. Oh. So artists pulling off the big guns of just double fucking Reapers. Despite the fact that I don't know how two Reapers can exist at the same time, he has decided to conjure a Reaper, then travel to another world to bring out another Reaper into this battle. How would that fare? Who knows? But anyway, let this battle just starts. Alright, once again, Da Vinci is going in strong, leading his troops. He's spinning his tank. The Berserkers are going in. Then they're getting matched up. I'm losing a bit of frames here. Hopefully it's not too choppy for streams, although OBS is over here dropping frames like it's hot. Fucking OBS. The Reaper is over here battling a tank. The tank is battling Reaper as Da Vinci does not acknowledge death. He is atheist. Or actually, that's not true. I think Da Vinci in real life would be Christianity, but who cares? And I am sorry, artists. But live on stream, you are taking that L. God dang it. In his first ever battle on stream. Oh, you hate to see it. But you know what? Look at it this way. I got nothing. Anyway, apparently a literary guy is on 20 levels of his campaign that he has titled Get Fucked by Satan. With a diamond encrusted, sandpaper, fucking dildo condo that has prepared for next stream to put me through hell of hell. God dang it, a little guy. Anyway, gamer, if you're still in chat, please say hello so I know you still exist. Dildo condom. Yes, you see, what happened is it's a condom that's also a dildo at the same time. You know, big brains 10,000 IQ plays there. Don't question it, damn it. Dildo. Dildo. God damn. That's perfect. That is perfect. Oh my gosh. You know what, Godspeed? Just to fuck me, I'm not gonna allow dildo. I know you want to put it in, but nah. What the fuck is going on? Chaos, that's what. Anyway, Gamer, are you still here? Because if you're not here, then it moves on to the next person. Who was after Gamer? Or do I have to scroll through chat to find out who was after Gamer? No, Godspeed, definitely would not be you. If like Gamer's not here, then it'll be the one and only. Oh boy, little guy works fast, as he has a 20 level campaign that he swears is going to be the hardest thing possible. Ready. Oh boy, now I'm scared. But we'll see how that goes on Sundays. So make sure to tune in for that. Okay, I've called for Gamer multiple times. It looks like Gamer has dipped out, unfortunately. You hate to see it, but you cannot exactly stop it. Looks like a little god is dipping out. See ya. See ya, little guy, even though you're gonna miss the last battle. And there are none. Apparently, I'm the one and only Twitch streamer. Alright. So at this point here, I called out for Gamer like 5 times. I gave him a chance. I truly did. But since he has not responded, the one and only, please read the official rules. If you have not read the official rules, here you go. There you go. Those are the official rules. In English, at least. Apparently, I'm the only one who does this in English. Who knows? And I will say, if you can, please stick around to the end of the stream. We are going to be rating another streamer who is live right now. I want to go ahead and show them some love and supports the same way they've showed me love and supports in the past. Because we got rated this stream, and I want to keep that raid going by rating someone else at the end of the stream. So please stick around to the end so we can make someone's day and rate them. Because trust me, if you're a streamer, you're definitely looking forward to that raid. Okay, people? Like, if you can, be so kind just to stay a little bit longer so we can see how the one and only does against the great General Cliff, who may or may not have gotten his ass kicked multiple times by many newcomers on this very stream, live, uncut, uncensored. And now, also, by the way, if you guys have a Twitch channel, please let me know. Do not spam your Twitch channel in chats. It's just that when I do the scorecards, I'm going to put hyperlinks to your Twitch channels. So if people look at the official scorecards, they can click on the links to go to your official channels. As a way of saying thank you for supporting the stream. Oh, Godspeed. I love how you're hosting a stream as it comes slowly towards its end. Thank you so much. Anyway, the one and only. And I'll let you have the fields. Twitch TV, my ass. Alright. Oh boy. Don't make me take away the links from chats again. Don't make me take them away. Alright. How to finish this off? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go medieval. I'm gonna pull a strategy out of someone else's book. Of two kings, of multiple kings. Apparently, you guys are all about that multiple king life. Dang, I can apparently not do math. Alright, I am deploying with medieval. On your RAS stream. Did you leave a comment on my RAS stream? Because I'm pretty sure when it did the RAS stream, that was kind of like a dead stream. I will check it again. Do you have a timestamp for about when you did it? Anyway, the one and only, did you read the rules? And do you have a team ready? Oh, it's on YouTube! Oh, I gotta check that because YouTube be a little bit funny. I've been getting lots of bullshit comments on YouTube about great ways to increase your audience using bots. So if you did, super gracious, thanks. Okay, the one and only. So this is streamer versus viewers. In this stream, any viewer who's followed me has the right to challenge me to a tag battle. It is the best 2 out of 3. Each round we get 5,000 points. As the host, I can only choose one faction and stick with that faction for all the rounds. As the viewers, you only have to stick with a faction per round. Therefore, you can mix up your factions every round. That's what's 5,000 points. You cannot save points. So you either spend all 5,000 or you lose them. And once you pick a faction, you must stick for it for that round. Any units placed will stay on the field, so you cannot remove them after the fact. So do you still want to challenge or no? You want to just watch? Because if you just want to watch, I will go to Godspeed. Because it sounds like he's talking shit again. And forgot about those 10 L's he has on stream. Because I got the scorecard right here, man. I honestly should not be fucking with Godspeed. He's a wonderful human being. Anyway. Just remember, General Godspeed is the best. I beat your ass at this point. Oh boy. Hey, all I'm saying, if you want to catch any of those L's that you might not that you may have missed because you're just coming in, All these videos do get posted to my YouTube within a day or two of them being streamed live here on Twitch. And you can enjoy them on YouTube in better quality because of, not being compressed to high hell for the sake of Twitch. Using that link right there. Oh, don't start with the Indian cardboards. Anyway, the one and only. If you can, please give me your army, because this will be the final battle of the stream. But please stick around. I do actually have to check to see if the person I want to raid is still streaming right now. Alrighty then. While you're doing that, if you're still in chat, feel free to say something, anything at all. Let's keep it going, let's keep the energy up. So that way when we raid somebody, we're raiding them with full energy. All snake archers in the back. Alright, so General the one and only, which kind of redundant name, I'm just gonna call you User. General User has decided that he is going ancient. And he's completely ignored my word of how PETA does not approve of these snake archers firing live snakes into crowds of people. But he decided that he wants an entire army of just snake archers in the back, firing live snakes at catapults and kings and bars and healers, and using them as ammunition in a very twisted stance of fate. General User, that's all the snake archers you can have. You have 200 points left on the table. So you can get like a Haplite or a Ceresa or 2 shield bearers. Or you can cap it there, but just know it's going to be 5,000 plus those points right there. You're not going to have an extra 200 to spend next round. So do you want to add more units or say fuck it? You're just going in with your snake army and that's it. So just put 2 shield bearers in the front. Alright. And to protect them from PETA is his 2 shield bearers. Alright, let the battle begin. And the king is moving in. He's leading his lane. He's fucking up these shield bearers who's done accepting this shit. But the snakes are in. The snakes. The fucking snakes. They're coming in full force as the snake archers have pretty much unleashed their entire load of snakes. And the catapult. Why the fuck does the catapult have eyes? That's gonna haunt my dreams. Just look at this shit. Meanwhile, the catapult that apparently has googly eyes being sucked off by a snake here, but it's not going to look at that anymore. Meanwhile, the 2 kings over here don't know how to deal with these snakes as they go and eat them up the ass. God darn it. What the hell? They just swung at their own brothers. What the hell, man? What the hell? Catapult is dead. Apparently, a giant structure made out of wood and stone could not handle a little snake. Who knows? Meanwhile, 1 king is left. He's being shot up the ass with snakes. Oh God, what the hell is this? Well, I'll tell you what this is. This is General User taking that W for his first ever appearance in Streamer versus Viewers. Oh boy, this is getting spicy. Alright, while you figure out what you're going to deploy next, I will deploy first. And like I said, according to the rules, I have to stick with medieval through and through. Alright. So I think the problem was, I had no squires to chop up these snakes. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention earlier, when it comes to any units that cost 100 points or less, you're only allowed 10 of them. That's just for the sake of my computer that's going to be screaming like a bitch if I put too many of these on the field here. So, I'm going to bring up these squires to chop up these damn snake. And then I'm going to bring out the OG, the original archers. Fuck these snake archers. Who's had enough of these motherfucking snakes in these motherfucking fields. And then I just remember, these are kings. Why are they fighting their battles when they should be having knights do that for them? And of course, bringing out more priests. Okay? Because everybody's getting a priest. Hey! And what do I have enough for? More archers. Ooh, apparently too much. Unfortunately, those are points that are just gonna be lost to the void. Because I hit my... Damn it. Godspeed, damn it. Huh? So, it's another 5,000 points. Remember, each round you get 5,000 points. So the limit will be 10,000 points, but you get 5,000 points. So they're not doubling. If I were to double those points, oh god, this computer would be done. Okay, I tried the whole entire point stealthing. This computer would be done. Alright? That would literally be like the stream would crash and I'd be burning alive. A repeat of the thing, he says. There you go. But yeah, until I upgrade this computer, there are some stuff I have to do just for hardware limitation. If I do upgrade it, I might do like full. Oh, apparently, General 1 controversy topic here is staying with the controversy, staying with ancient, even though he doesn't have to, and bringing out more snake archers just to fuck off PETA even further. So let's go ahead, bring out the snake archers, fill this up. Oops, too much, kind of fucked up there. More, and that's all. And now then, once again, Godspeed, how dare you try to trick me like that? Once again, general user, would you like to have 2 more shield bearers or just cap it there? Can't have 5, but I can do the 2. Alright, so general user, despite the fact this didn't work the first time, has literally, and I mean literally, doubled down on his snakes in the field, shields for the hater strategy against the army of archers and sword and snake slayers and knights and catapults. Let's see how this goes. Is he gonna take a W? I appreciate this whole thing going on. General uses this shit. Thank you so much, man. Anyway, is he going to take another W, or is he taking that L? Let's see what happens, and let's go. Alright, the snakes are once again going in. The kings don't know what to do. The knights don't know what to do. The squires don't know what to do. No one knows what to do about the damn snakes. Somebody called PETA to exterminate these fuckers. Because that's what PETA does, right? The catapult, not being distracted by snake this time, actually fired onto that horde of snake archers. But it's not enough. Everybody's distracted by the creepy crawlies. These slithering motherfuckers. Goddamn snakes is once again taking down the catapult. Not sure how they're able to rip apart a structure of really thick-ass wood with a capital C. Dummy thick wood. But who cares? The snakes once again showing these fuckers what the true meaning of hell is like as they surround them and swarm them and drag them down to the pits of hell. Oh god, these people are gonna have some form of extreme PTSD as these snakes drag their ass across the fucking stage in the ultimate form of brutality as General User has came out of nowhere and took the W for that final stream, boys. Holy shit. If you have any forms of hypes, now would be the time to put them in chats. My face should have PTSD. Listen, they have PTSD for your incompetence, Godspeeds. These soldier here's this fucking archer, like this particular archer, had his ass dragged across the stage by snakes. Okay? Alright, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead, end this here for the stream, but like I said, please don't leave. I'm going to check to make sure the streamer I want to raid is still streaming. We're going to go ahead and raid this